Oh, Sven, I've just thought. Can you hear me?
Actually, it's not the time.
Oh, shit. You on shared screen with me?
Hey, you guys hear the music? Press 1 in the chat if you can hear the music. Hey everybody, it is SvenStreams. We are live with the Butch Killigan 3 launch party. You can scan that little QR code at the top, go to the Kickstarter page, back to campaign now because you want to get your hands on that free limited signed print that I signed physically with my hands. Go, 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 go. We also have the variant cover available on Fund My Comic as well. We'll be going over this when we go live. But right now, go to the Kickstarter campaign, back to campaign, and grab that free print. Okay, we'll be going live in, I don't know, probably like 15-ish minutes. Something like that. The music should be pretty loud. I wonder why it's not that loud then. Like this, it's blowing out my eardrums on my end. Shoutouts Tankage, backed on Fund My Comic. Hell yeah. Let's see who is in here. All the best guys, I bet. Helgi's here. KQ is here. Mark DeMuff is here. Amazing Disgrace. Earl Paka. Damaz. Detail. Tankage. I already said Tankage. Brian Beach. Clipiverse. Hey, let's fucking go. Who backed the campaign? Press 1 to the chat if you already backed the campaign. Butch Killigan, number 3, Tainted Veins, and of course, the Omnibus, which collects 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's go, guys. We'll be going live in about 15-ish, 10-ish, something like that. Ashley, are you there with us?
Yeah.
Wait, let's do a sound check real quick to see if they can hear you properly, yeah? Can you say something?
Yeah. Test. Hello, everyone. Good to see everyone. Get hyped.
Yeah, get high. Hey, guys, can you hear Ashley properly? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you can hear Ashley properly? That would be good to know. All right. Ash, can I tell you something funny?
Yes.
So, Butch Killigan won when we launched that campaign. You were there for that, remember that? Butch Killigan won?
Yeah, man.
We ended that stream at about $5 to $6K.
Yeah, that was good.
That was book 1. Book 2, similar. We ended that stream 5 to 6,000.
Yeah.
Right now, I clicked the campaign live. I just refreshed. You know where we're at right now? We're almost at $3,000 already. We haven't even started yet.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's great. Yeah,
What
man.
the fuck? All right, guys, we're doing pretty good so far. Get hyped. Get in there. We will be going live in about 10 minutes. They can hear Ashley properly. Okay, that's good. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to some tunes. 1 second. How do I... And yes, mods, if you can occasionally also post the Fund My Comic link in the chat, that would be nice. There's been one backer on Fund My Comic so far. That's the variant cover. I urge everybody to get both variant covers, obviously. So go to the Fund My Comic page as well. And grab yourself the variant cover over there. Support Fund My Comics as well. It's a great platform. Going live in 10. right, how is everybody doing? People are trickling into the live stream. We have already tripled our funding goal before the show even started. It's been like 10 minutes, and we've already tripled the funding goal. Pretty good, guys. Thank you so much. Kane Space says, funded or backed on Fund My Comic. Really good. Thank you so much. Yeah, we need a couple more people to back on Fund My Comic. Grab the variant cover on Fund My Comic, and we'll reach that goal easily. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Shout outs to the chat. We'll be going live at about 10-ish. Scribe Comics is here. Shout outs. Shakes RT, my main N. One of my main N's is here. Obviously, also Furby. Oh my God, running out of breath. We're going live soon. Hey, Katie did. Hail. What's up, Katie? All right, we're going live soon. Okay, let's do one or two more songs, and then we'll be going live. What is this mysterious tune? I was hoping for a bit more hype. Oh, it's building up. It's building up to something. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, there it is. There it is.
Yo, I'm here. Yo.
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let's fucking do this shit, man. 3,
Hell yeah.
2, 1. There it is. Almost fucked that one up. I almost was muted. Hey guys, welcome. Butch Killigan 3 launch party with me and Ashley Butterfield. Ashley, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Hyped
You
to
good?
for your book. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, we're doing it. Guys, how's everybody doing out there? Butch Killigan 3 is live right now on Kickstarter. First and foremost, can you guys hear us properly? I always need to ask this. Please, can you give us a little one-a-rooney in the chat if you can hear us? That would be nice. Oh, fuck. I forgot that. Oh, can you believe this? It's been so hectic all day long for me already. You know what I'm saying? It's very early here. 6 a.m. or 6:45 a.m. in the morning here in Southeast Asia on the island of Bali. A lot of floods happening here in Bali. So I have to say this real quick. In case, worst case scenario, because, by the way, should I show this real quick? Let me show you this real quick. Before we get into the festivities properly, let me give you a quick little warning. This is happening right now as we speak in Bali, where I'm at, on the tropical resort island Bali. There's been flooding happening.
Yeah.
But this is the Straits Times, I see. I love the... That's all I read is the Straits Times. I will never read the gay homosexual Times. That's news for other people. I take my news from the Straits Times.
Yeah, it's the only news source I trust.
It's the only news source I trust. But yeah, so this is happening. So I've not had any running water for the past 12 hours. Now, let's say, worst case scenario, knock on wood, the power cuts out, the internet goes off. This has been going around. Ethan Van Sciver, for God's sakes, also was without power all day yesterday. So let's hope that I can hop on his stream still. I hope he's going to go live. Let's say that happens. Let's hope not, but let's say it happens. Katie did, or somebody out there with a big enough following, please send out a little tweet with an announcement. Hey, Sven's power went off. Right now, he's looking for an alternative, because what I'll do is I'll just go to a hotel with my laptop and I'll continue from there. You know what I'm saying?
That would be cool.
And then that would be cool. It would not be cool. It would suck because I have to drive through this. Look at this. I have to drive through these circumstances.
The floods just follow you around wherever you live. Your house just ends up flooded.
Yeah, right? And that happened too in the Netherlands. It was also flooded. But yes, okay, thank you, Katie did. She's on it. Anyways, hey guys, welcome. Butch Killigan 3 launch party. I was telling Ashley before, here, look at this. The Kickstarter, right now we're at $3,235,000 ringuses already with 41 backers. That's really good, because I was telling Ashley, I was looking back at the previous streams. Oh, let's do a quick refresh, I guess, on this.
It refreshed on right-hand side.
Oh, it did.
You know what numbers are?
There it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So last time we did the launch, or Butch Killigan 1 launch, we ended at about 6,000, I believe. Butch Killigan 2, we ended the first stream, I mean, not the whole campaign, but the first launch stream, we ended at 6,000. Now we haven't even started. We're already halfway there, so that's really good. Thank you guys so much for backing Butch Killigan. Also, if you hit that little share on social media thing, I will retweet you as well, okay? So please don't forget to do that. When you back the campaign, click the little retweet post on social media button or whatever. I think it gives you that option. And then I will retweet you as a little thank you for your participation in this huge, exciting event. Also, we got Fund My Comic if you prefer this variant cover, or if you're a collector, feel free to go to Fund My Comic. This is a free speech platform, which I will hopefully be using in the future as well, if we can manage to get some numbers on here too. So please go check out the Fund My Comic link. I believe Damaz is posting the link in the chat. So grab your variant cover over here.
I love that cover. That's so cool.
Yeah, right? Isn't that sick? Look at this one.
Yeah, man, it's great.
Here, guys. Can I zoom in on that? Yeah, this is the variant cover for Butch Killigan number 3, Tainted
They're both
Veins.
good, though. I like the other one as well.
Yeah. And,
Smoking
of course,
Eye one.
we should say this, too. The first 24 hours, so everybody that backed right now and that is going to back, if you're watching the VOD right now, the replay of this stream, chances are you're still within that first day window. Back the campaign now. Don't wait, because you're going to get a free signed limited edition print. Completely free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to click anything. We will know whether or not you backed in the first 24 hours. You'll get this free limited signed print for free. I signed those with my hand. I coughed on it. I sneezed on it. You can. You have my DNA. You can potentially plant that at a crime scene. Let's say you murder your whole family. Put that right next to it as sort of like a calling card. They'll find me. They'll arrest me. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be a cool calling card.
Right?
Serial killer.
Yeah. If you're planning to spray paint swastikas at your local synagogue, place this at the crime scene. They'll come find me. They'll accuse me of being an anti-Semite, which would be absolutely ridiculous because I love all people. And I would actually, I love Jews the most, so I would never do such a thing. But again, hypothetically, you could plant this as a sort of serial killer calling card because my DNA is on it. That's kind of what I'm saying.
I agree.
Anyways, let's stop with that thread. Let's cut that thread real quick and continue a new one. So here's the Butch Killigan Kickstarter campaign. We're at 3,668,000 right now. Really good. Let's watch the launch trailer. I put a lot of effort in this trailer. Can I full screen on
Butch Killigan.
Okay, let's watch this. Here we go, guys. Oh my god. Oh! Get hyped. I'm stimming. 3, 2, 1, get hyped.
Butch Killigan is back. One city, one cop, 3 volumes deep. Ultra City has no rules. Every vice for sale. The system is rigged. Volume 3. It gets into blood. Tainted veins. 2 exclusive covers. 1 per platform. Missed the start? Volume 1 and 2 are still available in limited quantity. But wait, that is not all. Butch Killigan, Omnibus, Arc 1. Volumes 1, 2, 3, all 3 books, 1 brick. Back it now.
Troy tipped $5.
Oh,
Is
Chinggis.
Butch Killigan okay for 10-year-old boys? No sexual content? Racial stuff is okay. Swearing?
Racial stuff is okay as long as there's no swearing. Hey, look, when I was 10 years old, I was watching the full Hellraiser series with Pinhead and all that stuff. I believe it was ripping people apart from toe to toe, head to limbs and head and all, and stripping them of their skin and stuff like that. So if I could, I don't know if he was doing it with black people though, necessarily. I don't think Pinhead really was ripping black people's skin off. But anyway, I think Butch Killigan is fine. Yeah, for 10-year-olds, I would think so. I guess.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
want
I'd
to
say so.
If you want to fuck up your 10-year-old, they're not gonna get the subtext anyway. They're just gonna look at the pretty pictures probably.
Yeah, it's not got any like nudity in it, has it? I don't think full on.
Butch Killigan 2 has a pretty graphic tentacly page on it. A flashback page with Cheryl in a compromised position.
Right, yeah, that's true.
And by the way, here's what I'm doing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you don't know, each Butch Killigan book, I'm kind of leading you in, I'm leading you in. It's going to get more gratuitous with each book. That's also by design. It's going to get more violent and more edgy.
Hardcore.
Yeah, more hardcore. At a certain point, it's going to get really sick. You're going to be sick. But at that point, you're already hooked at the story.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I cannot wait to look at this book.
It's
There's
going to
going to be
great.
so many good things happening in it. I
This
can't wait to see what you've drawn.
I know, no. This, and by the way, people should know. By the way, we're at 4,000. Boom. We're going to surpass the first 2 fucking campaigns. That's already clear. But, yeah. So let's scroll through the campaign real quick so people can see. Because this is the cover for the Kickstarter book for Butch Killigan 3. But yes, we have. Oh, real quick, let's do this second. This is the omnibus. This is the big kahuna. This is the hardcover edition. It contains all 3 books. And let's say if Butch Killigan was a movie series, this would be the first movie. Because some people were confused. They're used to like episodic comic books. Butch Killigan is more of a manga style, I guess, because it's a continuing story. Now, each book has its own little arc, its own neat little chapter arc. But Butch Killigan 1, 2, and 3, boom, that's like arc 1 complete. So if you were waiting for some fucking reason to get on board with this, and again, this is proof of concept too, because a lot of these books, they don't even come out at all. Butch Killigan consistently comes out. Both books, 1 and 2, were delivered on time. So you're basically pre-ordering this book. Then after all the campaign is done and the funds get collected, we go into production. And then you're going to get your book. Like this summer, you'll have the book. You know what I'm saying? This is not like a hypothetical. This is not like you're funding this idea that I have and maybe I'll get to it at some point. This is done. This is a sure deal. Okay, so get your pre-orders in. Let's read the chat a little bit. Let's see what they're saying because I can't really see the chat here. 1 second. Where is that?
That
Where's my
omnibus
chat?
is so cool.
Yeah, isn't it sick? Wait, you're crapping out a little bit. I heard you go.
I'm outside. I was just saying the omnibus is cool as fuck.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is the front cover. This is the back cover of the omnibus. I think it's pretty sick. Let's see, we've got T-Zone here, JT. I also saw Liz while we were watching the trailer. She backed the campaign. Thank you so much. And again, guys, hit that share on social media button, and I will retweet you with a little thank you. Obviously, I'll do all that after the show because I don't have time to do that while we are live. But yeah, get in there, guys. Keep backing the book, and also go to the Fund My Comic page right here. See where that's at, and get the variant cover. I'm drinking coffee. Chris Gus says, Sven, who would be a dream cast for a movie be? I think Alan Ritchson would be a good Butch. Yeah, people were asking me that. Oh, we got 5 backers now, or are really close to the funding goal on Fund My Comic as well. I think we need like 3 or 4 more backers on there, and then we were good to go. So guys, Fund My Comic as well to grab the variant cover right here. Go check it out, Fund My Comic, if somebody could post a link. Yeah, Alan Ritchson, people were saying, is a good Butch. I've heard that too, and I guess when I did like that AI render of Butch, it sort of does look like this guy. Look, what do you think, Ash?
Yeah.
Kind of, right? This kind of does look like Butch, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the jaw and the eyebrows, definitely.
Yeah, like
and the squinty eyes.
The squinty eyes, that's what you need to know. His nose is a little bulbous, but we can work with that. We'll give him a quick... we can CGI that out. Look, here's the thing. People are always like very excited about like, who will you cast? I think that's a thing of the past. Casting is a thing of the past because we're all going to be AIing these movies from now on.
Yeah,
probably.
Man.
Movies are going
to
be 3D
fully render, that realistic render of Butch Killigan is just unreal, isn't it?
Isn't it crazy? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to tinker around with that a lot more after this whole campaign is done. Another thing too that I'm thinking I really need to... Because in 2025, and for those of you who listen to my stream, 2025, the latter half was a hellish nightmare for me. So yeah, I was a little bit distracted. But I want to try to get like 2 volumes out per year. That's what I'm going to aim for, okay? Because if I don't do that, I'm going to be like 50 by the time this series is done. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get it out a bit. I'm going to try my best to get it out a bit more rapidly without compromising on quality, of course.
Yeah, you don't make it easy for yourself because these books are about 100 pages long each one. It's crazy.
I wish it was 100. It's 120 pages.
That's mad. So you get your value for your money with this one.
Yeah, you get so this is what the books look like when you get the regular volume. This is what they look like. Should I go full screen on this real quick to show people? I'll show people full screen real quick. Ooh.
Yeah.
So this is what a regular volume would look like. Full screen can. Here we are. This is what a regular volume looks like. This is 120 pages square bound book. This is the soft cover of a regular Butch Killigan volume. Butch Killigan volume. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh! So yeah, you're going to get a lot of value for your buck. And then the hardcover is going to be 3 books big, thick, which is going to be 376 pages, I believe, something like that. It's going to be a hardcover, so it's going to be even thicker. So yeah, that's what you're going to get with the hardcover. Obviously, I don't have those yet. Those need to be printed after the campaign. But yeah, that's what the hardcover is going to look like. We also got I went for because for the previous 2 campaigns, we had the acrylic standees of Butch Killigan. I was like, am I going to do another Butch Killigan? I'm like, no, oh wait, people can see this. So we went with the masked villain, of course. If you read Butch Killigan #1, you're familiar with this guy. This is the masked cabal leader. You can order if you order the merch bundle, you're going to get this guy. New sticker sheet. People were asking me last time. They said, I wanted the logo. I want the Butch Killigan logo on the sticker sheet because I did have it, but it was very tiny. So we put 2 logos under this time and some of the characters of Butch Killigan 3. You're going to be meeting this little guy too. This is going to be Butch's sergeant. He looks really cute, but he's really mean, actually. This is going to be this is one of the main villains. Well, you'll see all that when you read the book. And this is the sketch that you get if you go for the collector's bundle at the bottom here. The Ultimate Collector Bundle, you're going to get a hand-drawn and signed drawing sketch made by me. Isn't that exciting? So yeah.
Hand-drawn, each one?
This is going to be hand-drawn, yeah, each one. Previous campaigns had this too. Yeah, so... this already has 6 backers. Shout-outs to the real motherfuckers that are getting the Ultimate Collector. So I already have to draw 6 of these. It's going to take me all day. But that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
great picture as well.
Yeah, so you're going to be getting one of these. Let's see where we're at real quick. I want to watch the trailer one more time. What do you think? The hype trailer?
Love to. It's really good.
And can I find that, though? I have so many tabs open. And so yeah, we're doing this stream today. It's probably going to be like 2 hours long. I don't know if Ethan Van Sciver's going to go live. Hopefully so, because he's been having some electrical problems. He's had some power outages. Maybe Katie can let me know when he's live. He needs to send me the join link for that. And then we'll be hopping over to Ethan Van Sciver's stream at 8 p.m. EST, which is, how long from now is that? Because my time is completely off. Let me see. That would be 2 hours from now. So we still have 2 hours on here. And then tomorrow, Ashley and I will be back for yet another big hype Butch Killigan stream. Then there's going to be many more appearances happening across the weeks. Promo appearances. We pretty much 99% confirmed that I'm going to be on the Dick Masterson show again, which rules. I love those guys. Love Dick Masterson. Josh Moon of Kiwi Farms. I'll be talking to him again, probably on Friday, hopefully. I'm in talks with many, many other epic hacking freaking guys. Wait, let me see. Who else was I talking to? I forget which one. I'm going to be talking to Rusty Cage. People might know Rusty Cage of the Knife Song. I'm going to be talking to him. And I've been talking to Cabrutus. People might know Cabrutus. We'll be talking to him too. Anyways, I shouldn't be saying this because a lot of these are not confirmed yet. All right, here we go. Dick Masterson just confirmed. Dick Masterson shout-outs. I'll be on with him Sunday, 1 p.m. PST. Sunday, 1 p.m. PST. I'll be on with Dick Masterson. Shout-outs. All right, let's see. What else should we cover? We're doing a campaign. We're doing a crowdfunding campaign. let me get grounded.
$85. Thanks, Sven. Just pledged $85 for the Omnibus Arc volume for myself and my 10-year-old boy.
Based.
This is going to be P-Down. Love you and Ash, from Scotland. Troy.
Hey, from Scotland. There you go. Thank you so much. He says, love you and Ash. Your 10-year-old son is going to he's going to grow up to be a real man after reading Butch Killigan. You know, yes, you should be buying Butch Killigan for your kid. What is it? What else is he going to read?
I was watching everything when I was like 10. Well, probably even younger. I don't think I ever age restricted from
when you were 10. I was watching like Chucky's Child's Play when I was like 7, I think, or 6. You know what I'm saying? When you're 10, you're basically... when I was 10, I was reading these Amsterdam smut comics. They were about like dildos and prostitution and stuff like that and murder. Wait, let me show you these again for people who don't know. This is the comics if you want to know why I draw what I draw, it's because I was reading this when I was 10. This guy. Joop Klepzeiker. It's the worst of the worst. Like, look at this. He's accidentally grabbing a black guy's. Look, this was one of the gags. Shit, can you see this? So he's at the beach and he has like a beach volleyball. You guys might be able to see this. Shit. They can't see it. Wait, I have to remove the chat for a second. And where is it? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh, here. Here, look. So he was at the beach playing beach volleyball, and then by accident he grabs this black guy's nutsack or his cock, because it had the same pattern, and then that black guy turns out to be gay, and now he can't shake this gay black guy.
See, this is a good story.
This was really crazy. Look at this drawing here. Like, this is a pig with his balls out. Here it is. He's trying to solicit a prostitute, and even the fucking ugliest pig prostitute doesn't like him. This was basically like Mr. Bean, but in Amsterdam and adult. You know what I'm saying? Like extremely edgy. Yeah, this is the stuff that I was reading as a little kid. And we need to bring that back.
But it's a proper unlucky guy who always gets everything wrong and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's like a schlubby loser. He can't get any pussy. Even prostitutes hate him. Down on his luck. You know what I'm saying? Just a complete fucking loser, this guy. Like Crumb. It is kind of like Crumb, but like, I would say 10 times worse. Like edgy. 10 times more edgy, probably.
Yeah.
Will Butch Killigan Omnibus be delivered to Poland? I believe it does. I've been typing in shipping rates all day yesterday, but I forget if Poland was on it. You can check it out at the checkout. Now, if it's not on there, you can email Iconic Comics. By the way, if you go to the Butch Killigan website right here, and you click on physical books here at the top, it will bring you to our web store, which has some of the surplus items in there. Also, if you prefer this, you can pre-order all the campaign goodies and tiers at Iconic Comics as well. Right here, you can pre-order. This is basically like a mini crowdfunding as well. It's the same as the Fund My Comic and the Kickstarter, so you could go here too if you prefer that. But here's some of the older books. A lot of this is sold out. Here, the original. If you have one of these, this is going to be a mega collector's item at some point. The original Butch Killigan 1 issue.
Yeah,
this is all sold out. And yours signed. Yeah, this is all sold out. A lot of it. Well, I shouldn't say this is all sold out. Like this isn't. You need to look. I need to talk to them. They need to make what's sold out like red or something like that. Here, the bottom row is the only thing that's sold out. The rest is still available, so you can pack on extra copies of Butch Killigan. Here, you can grab the variant cover here too if you prefer that. But if your country of origin is not available at checkout, you can email Iconic Comics and they will fix that for you. They did that last campaign too. We've added so many extra countries there. Shout outs to Iconic Comics. They're doing a really great job. Shout outs to Tony. But yeah, so you can check that out. If your country's not on there, you can email them and they'll fix it for you. Let's see. Chris Blank says you should try to do a stream with iHypocrite to advertise your comic. Yeah. I've talked to him in the past, but you know these guys. Here's how this works. If you want me to talk to a guy, 3 or 4 of you need to come together, tweet at them, and then they'll get back to me. That's how it works. Really, really easy. It only needs to be like 3 or 4 people going, hey, you should talk to Sven. Hey, check your DMs with Sven. And then that's how that works. Because otherwise these people will never respond to anything. How many pages long is Volume 3? Volume 3 combines all 3 books. So this is kind of, every book is 120 pages, each individual volume. The 3 books together make 376 pages. So yeah, Volume 3. Oh wait, Volume 3. No, the omnibus I thought you were talking about. Volume 3 is also 120 pages. Every regular volume is 120 pages thick. So that's like this. 120. Right.
Googie says that must have taken a while to draw. Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I know.
You must be pumping out like 1 or 2 a day at least.
So I do this thumbnail for Butch Killigan 3. I was a lot more efficient because I used to just go straight ahead. I'd thumbnail 5 pages and then I would ink them. Now I thumbnail the whole book, just rough thumbnailing, putting some of the text balloons in there already. And then I can just execute. And yeah, I got to a point where sometimes I'd be doing like 2 pages of inking a day, sometimes even 3 pages of inking a day. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason I can have such speed is because I'm used to animation. For animation, you'd have to draw 25 fucking drawings for 1 second, right? Now 25 drawings, that's like 4 comic book pages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
way more satisfying.
Yeah, and you don't have to draw the same fucking drawing over and over. You get to draw different things. Which platform would you prefer, Guy? What does that mean? You need to be a little bit more clear. T-Zone says,
what would you prefer? What would you prefer he buys on? I'd say Fund My Comic because you need to hit that goal.
Well, look, I don't really prefer. It's about you. It's what you prefer. It's whether or not you prefer this cover, the Kickstarter cover, or the Fund My Comic cover. It's up to you. Or get both. I'd get both, but of course I would say that. But honestly, I would get both because here's the thing. Once these sell out, they will not be reprinted ever again. You know, we will look. So let's the same thing that we did with Butch Killigan #1. So at the Iconic Comic Store, you could still see this, but it's sold out, so you won't be able to get it. This is Butch Killigan Volume 1, the original cover right here. Once that's sold out, it's gone completely forever. And then we did and the other cover also sold out, by the way, I believe. Yeah, this one. Oh, no, this is still available. This one. The other Butch Killigan 1 cover is still available, so you can still get this. It's probably very limited. I don't know. You can still get that one. But then we did a re-release of that. And this is from now going forward. Butch Killigan Volume 1C. This is going to be like the regular cover for Butch Killigan #1. You know how that works? So you're going to have your campaign covers. And then once those sell out, we'll make a new cover. And then the other ones will never be...
and that's the one that's reprinted every time from now on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, wait, let's see. What are people saying? They're dying laughing about something? I don't know.
Yeah, what?
Somebody in the chat is saying they're dying laughing about something. I want to get in on the joke. What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
Did we say something funny?
No. What are you dying laughing at, JT? At Mike David farting out Kratom or something? I don't know what we're talking about, but anyways, just talking about Mike David's farting. You know? But yeah, so you can do either one. What was I talking about again? Where's the Butch Killigan calendar? There is none. Not yet, at least. Okay, so let's go over. We can look at some of the pages for Butch Killigan 3 real quick.
Yeah, man.
So,
do you want to do the voice?
Do I have to do the voice? All right.
Yeah, do the voice.
Are those human bodies? What the hell's going on here? So yeah, he's walking through this. Because at the end of Butch Killigan 2, if you read Butch Killigan 2, he walks... Well, at first he defeats that interpretive dancer. Now, that interpretive dancer is part of a group of like 80s style cyberpunk hoodlums, hoodlums, and they've taken over the supermarket. Now, the supermarket is a dystopian future supermarket that has all bug-based products. And these guys are held up in it. Now, they look like dead bodies here. They're called the Skeeter Hawks, by the way. And what they are is they're bugs rights activists. So in the future, they're not eating meat and eating cricket is not good enough. You know, the people of the future are against the bug. They have bug rights. So yeah, here they are. This is the mascot of Bed Bug Burger. And yeah, he's about to fight these guys in the first half of this book.
Nice choreography, yeah.
Yeah, so most of this fight, he's going to lose his little hospital journey here. And then a lot of this fight is him like this. So I had to figure out it during this big fight scene. I had to figure out ways to cover up his junk. You see, because Butch Killigan he's going to be naked, and it's kind of inspired by those old fight scenes you'd see in like a Jackie Chan movie, where he has to use these props. So Butch has to use all these funny insect-style props to fight off these bad guys while covering up his junk. That's going to be a big part of the first part of this fight scene. Now, look, this book goes into completely different territory. We're going to be meeting old characters that you've met in the previous books. You're going to be learning what this spore is all about, the inside of that coffin, all this stuff. But of course, I'm only going to show you a little bit of the beginning of the book in these previews, obviously, because I don't want to spoil anything. Let me see what people are saying. It's nice how much AI has been able to alleviate the labor of basic clip animation. It would be great to have totally uncapped access to the technology, but current industry is revolving. That would be cool. All right, let's see what else should I discuss here. Let's see where we're at here, real quick. I'm getting messages left and right. Josh Moonis messaged me. Okay, I'll read all. There's so many things happening here at once, Ashley. I can't keep track of it. Can you read the chat for me? Can you keep an eye on the chat for me so I don't have to look at that constantly?
Yeah, of course, do.
And then
Want me to read it right now?
Yeah, just let me know if there's like something pertinent that I'm missing or something like that. Because I'm going nuts.
Yeah,
here.
we'll do. Don't worry, mate. It's all under control.
It's all under control. Let's refresh the page real quick. Let's see where we're at. 4,844. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And again, I encourage you to share whenever you make a pledge on social media. After the stream is gone, I'll be retweeting all of those. So we basically hit the goal that we were at during the last launch at the end of each launch previously. Really good. We're at 69 backers. 69. Anyways, thank you guys so much. So good. Yeah, Fund My Comic available too. Please go check out Fund My Comic as well for the variant cover. And I think we should just get into some of the regularly scheduled content of our stream here. And
let's do it, man.
We'll be checking in on the campaign later. And if you have any questions about the campaign, about the books, about the process, anything like that, please let me know. Ashley will be keeping an eye on the chat. Don't blame me if the question is missed. Or you can also send a TTS, and we will definitely get your message. And you can do that by clicking the link in the description below, I believe. Or you go to SvenStreams.com/tip to send a TTS. All right? All right, we're at 76% on Fund My Comic. All right, pretty good. We're almost there. Please, guys, if you want to get the variant cover, consider backing on Fund My Comic as well. Go check it out. And with that, let's get into our regular scheduled programming. First of all, I was on a great guy stream. Have you seen this guy? His name is MT.
Yeah, I watched this live.
Oh, you watched it live?
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Is it Liz's boyfriend?
No. No, it's
she
not.
gave it away. If it's true, she gave it away in chat.
Oh,
she said so.
No, I don't think
in that chat.
No, I don't. No, it's not actually.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not.
Right.
At least I don't think so. Probably not. Liz, can you clarify? I don't think that's the case. No.
Because you were having internet problems, and Liz said in chat, "This is because I have my game on or something." So I thought, they must live together.
Art Frog right there. Art Frog is in the chat. That's her husband.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I don't know. I don't know where you got that idea.
I got confused. Sorry, Liz.
Art Frog, you were black this whole time. No, that's not Liz's husband. Definitively, it's not her husband. Okay. This guy's called Empty Hero. And he used to stream under this black avatar, which I told him you should probably not do that. You kind of want to get rid of that whole image. And I think this was the first time he did a face reveal. So people were kind of confused, I guess. Art Frog is saying, no, I am as not black as they come. Okay, there you go. Confirmed. Art Frog and Liz, they're married. This guy's not involved in their marriage unless they have a polycule going on that I didn't know. I don't know how I actually got the idea. I encourage you.
That she'd pick a guy like that.
You were surprised at your own fantasy that you came up with? I was really appalled by this thing that I dreamed up that does have no relation to reality. But yes, guys, go check that out. Empty Hero. Great guy. I'll probably be appearing in that guy's stream soon. We had a really great discussion about many, many things. And then, it feels so strange to just go into the news right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
It feels so weird to do that. Okay, anyway, so here people were talking about Blue Point Games and Bloodborne. I guess I just have to do it. I just have to pop that cherry and just get into another topic.
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I'm waiting for you to talk back to me.
What do you want me to
I'm trying to. You need to validate my
Oh,
feelings. You need to validate my feelings. What are you
did you say?
What are you doing? What are you distracted?
Oh,
by?
we're reading
I,
chat.
I should say too. Ashley's ceiling has collapsed.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley's ceiling.
You know, I like it was maybe a couple of years ago now. My roof was leaking. Well, apparently things can get worse because my old roof proper like had a absolute waterfall. Like every single crevice in the wall were leaking water. It coming out of the lights and everything. It was crazy.
Out of the lights too? Oh,
Yeah.
Out of the light sockets? Oh my god, that's a disaster.
Yeah, man, it was mad. It was mad.
And now it's
it
fixed
was
though.
going out, and I had to go in like a cupboard to turn the main tap off to get the water to the entire place.
Yeah,
Stop.
that's hard. Yeah, I've been through. I told you too because Ashley sent me the pictures of his roof being collapsed, and yeah, it reminded me. I had one of those things happen to me too, where like the main valve had to be shut off because there was a waterfall coming through the ceiling in my kitchen. It was like 10 years ago, but then it was during the holiday season, so those people. Like the hose, the water supply hose thing of their washer dryer combo had gone loose, so water was just coming down constantly. And then they left. They had gone to like visit family for the fucking holidays, so they couldn't get a hold of them. So it was just it just kept coming. My entire kitchen was destroyed. And by the way, what happened was, so I came home because this was after New Year's, and I traveled back to the city that I'm from, and I had like a massive, let's say, I had done some scoots magoots at this holiday, at this New Year's party, and I had like just infinite alcohol in me. I had such a monumental hangover. And I came back into my apartment from a long train ride with like a pounding head, and I plopped down in my couch like, and then I heard like I started hearing this crackling. It was literally like a movie. Okay, I started hearing this crackling sound, and initially I thought, wait, is something on fire? Because it sounded like it sounds like wood snapping from something being on fire. And then all of a sudden I hear this crash, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I open my kitchen door, and there's just a waterfall coming from the ceiling. And I remember I just walked to my front door to yell at my upstairs neighbors because I thought it came from them. And I couldn't put it into words, so I just went like this. Ah! Ah! That's what I said to them. Ah!
Yeah, man.
I was so
sticking
panicked.
in, feeling a bit, seeing it all.
It was crazy, but that's what you went through.
Were you cat in there the whole time on its own with the water?
I didn't have a cat at the time. This was before my
Oh, yeah.
cat. This was before my cat. This was 2011 maybe or something like that, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, so is it fixed? Your roof situation, is it getting fixed? We don't have to worry about it?
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Pipe's been sorted, but roof it's still got a hole.
All right.
But yeah, I'll sort it.
Well, Godspeed. By the way, right now, Butch Killigan, let's refresh real quick where we're at. Butch Killigan 3 Tainted Veins is at... Why is the internet so slow? It's really putting me on edge. I don't hope that this just goes off. Knock wood, knock wood, knock wood, knock wood, knock wood, knock wood. Keaton Hudema says, Sven is the only compelling person who draws left. Could be a documentary called The Last Draw. Sounds good.
I think that compliment came from working backwards from the poem, from thinking, the last draw, that'd be a good documentary name for an artist. But it mean he has to be the last drawer. So I'm gonna say he's the only compelling artist left.
I think you figured him out. I think you figured this whole guy out.
Yeah, sorry, dude, that I deconstructed it, but
yeah, I would
that's
say,
crazy.
but it would probably have been better as like a promotion to kind of feed into his delusion and go, oh my God, yes, that is true. And that is why you should buy Butch Killigan. It's the only real thing worth getting. Maybe. Should we rewind real quick?
You're right. I agree. You are the only compelling artist left on earth.
We're gonna rewind real quick. Skip. I'll read that real quick. Hey, what is this comment? Sven is the only compelling person who draws left. Could be a documentary called The Last Draw. What do you have to say about that, Ashley?
couldn't agree more. That's so true.
And they should therefore
Make a document.
No, Butch Killigan.
Butch Killigan.
Yes, we're doing.
But yes,
Yes.
Tainted Veins.
Obviously, Tainted Veins. Go get Butch Killigan. Again, this is what the issue that I was trying to get your opinion on. I need you to kind of like walk me through this because I feel super retarded for now clicking on a link and going, "Hey, let's talk about Jazza."
Yes, I'd fucking love to talk about Jazza.
I'm saying it's awkward. I feel it's awkward to talk about Jazza right now.
Is it? Yeah, because you want to stay like on this hype feeling of the book.
Yes,
you know,
it's so high. Everybody's
fucking
here.
on the
Whoa,
numbers
we're
and
doing
shit.
it. Butch Killigan. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's more like we should probably do that tomorrow.
Something
It's
hype.
time for Jazza. Jazza. Keep people sing Jazza. Okay, the one. All right, guys. We're gonna get back. We're gonna check back in on Butch Killigan. We're gonna do a quick switch of gears here. We're gonna get into the news. Also, can somebody let me know when Ethan Van Sciver goes live? Katie did. If you're listening, can you please let me know when Ethan Van Sciver goes live? Let me see. I'll just refresh this here too. So many people messaging me, guys. It's exhausting. I'm panicked.
Yeah, T-Zone says do more Butch law. I would like to know more about like the process and stuff, but I know you don't like talking too much about like the artist part.
Not really. Not really. But lore is something completely different than the artistic process, basically. But
Okay. Yeah, you want to talk about the law of the creation of. In fact, you should probably refresh people on the law of the.
yeah, should I do that? Maybe we
How
should.
he
How
came
about
up
this?
with
We
Butch Killigan.
hammer out a pitch because there's several different ways you could go about pitching Butch Killigan, right? So one of the things is, and this is what I did for the website. Wait. So like the blurb, right? So one of the main log lines is Butch Killigan, the last man in a world that doesn't need him anymore, which that is kind of compelling because that is true. Butch Killigan is the last cis white heterosexual male in this degenerate future, this degenerate neoliberal future that he finds himself in. Right, so that's one way to go. But then at the same time, the deeper mystery is that. Yeah, it's a fish out of water story where this guy wakes up, this hyper masculine white guy wakes up in this degenerate, crazy future. He used to be a DEA agent, drug reinforcement agent, but in this degenerate future, all drugs have been legalized, right? So that's another way in which he's become irrelevant, in which they don't need him anymore. But then, of course, there's one last compound left that's unregulated, this mysterious eldritch. I almost spoiled something from book 3. In book 3, you're gonna learn a lot more about Spore, okay? And the name Spore even is revealed in book 3. But you're gonna learn a little bit, not all, but a little bit more of what this thing really is. And yeah, that becomes his purpose. And of course, that drug, that thing, that Spore, is directly related to the disappearance of his pregnant wife and his child. So that's gonna be. That's the whole crux of the setup here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that's a really bad way to pitch. You need to pitch this book. Somebody goes, what's it about? It needs to be like tang, 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 tang. So yeah, basically this: Butch Killigan, the last man in a world that doesn't need him anymore. Waking up from, but imagine memorizing this. Waking up from a coma into Ultra City's degenerate dystopia, this washed-up DEA detective finds all drugs are legal and peddled like candy, all but one. The eldritch plague that stole his pregnant wife and put him under. Now, with nothing but his fists and a taste for vengeance, Butch carves through the corporate zealots, malformed monstrosities, and drug-fueled freaks to uncover the truth and exact his revenge. It's not bad.
That's good. That'd sell it to me if I'd never heard of it before.
Right? That really just kind of sums up at least arc 1 of Butch Killigan, which of course you can get now completed in the omnibus.
Katie did say to you, Sven, have you talked to Ethan yet?
I have not talked to him yet because his power had been off. Is he messaging me? Let me know if he's messaging me. Maybe you can ping him, Katie, because I don't know if his power is still off. But I will hop over to his stream at 8 p.m. That was the plan. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Ghost Politics. Shout out Ghost Politics. Backed the campaign. But he refuses to collaborate with me. People are saying right now on Twitter. Let me repost this. I'm going to repost a couple of guys. Can you read the chat?
Yeah, of course, man. Everyone's saying, hell yeah, fuck yes, dude. Friend of the show says, so Butch is basically Luke Skywalker. Every story is a hero arc. Even the anti-heroes have a hero arc. Boogie says, I have so many questions about Butch Killigan and what it's about. Yeah,
dude,
it's hard to...
that guy friend of the show is definitely trolling, dude. That was a troll. So he's basically Luke Skywalker? That was him goofing. But okay, go ahead.
Boogie wants to know what it's about. And it's hard, isn't it, not to spoil too much, but also, like,
don't you
give people a taste of what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, what is it about? Like, again, there.
What would you say that? Yeah, is there a way you could describe the story of this?
The entire thing? No, that you shouldn't. This particular book, you mean? Yes, Arc 1.
No, I mean, is there a way you could describe...
Anonymous
Never
tipped
mind.
$5. Sven, so happy about the BK3 launch, but would you please play the Fortnite Holocaust Museum and pay your respects to my people?
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, we will. There's Fortnite Holocaust Museum DLC. Is it out yet? Because, yeah, we'll definitely play it because we should not forget. I was about to forget, so thank God you reminded me. But, yeah, we will be playing that. The story of Butch Killigan, it is one of those stories that when you reread it, all the subtext of especially the psychological horror elements, they're going to click and you're going to understand, oh shit, this is what's going on. And it's going to only increasingly so with each new volume that goes out, you're going to get more information, more context. And then if you go back from the beginning, you go, oh shit, oh, it's one of those stories by design. So again, yes, with any good story, you have your surface level adventure, which needs to be gripping and exciting. And then there's layers of subtext, right? So people had no idea about the deeper subtext or like cultural commentary of The Matrix, for instance. They could still go, bullet time, slow motion, backflip, right?
Yeah.
Slow motion backflips and bullet time rules. But then, of course, there's like way more deeper philosophical themes going on as well. Butch Killigan like that. Butch Killigan, as a character, he's like a retarded meathead type of guy. And the entirety of this new society rolls his eyes at him. There's a really funny scene in Butch Killigan 3, which you can back today, where he gets reintegrated into the police station, where he meets this little doggy guy. I think the dog is also, he's right there. He's off screen. He's been here the whole time on my background. Here, this doggy guy. This is going to be his police chief, which is one of these AI characters right here. This guy, but also he's going to meet some of his old colleagues and new colleagues, and let's just say they're not really. I don't know if you look at them, it's not really apparent how they're going to be enforcing anything because they're. How do I say this without spoiling anything? They're pretty much retarded. Okay. Ash, my message to Sven up top. Yeah, go, Ash. What is it? Here, look.
Katie did says, gotcha. I just messaged him in the King's room and tagged him in a tweet. I guess I will wait and see. Well,
Okay.
If it doesn't happen due to power, Clipper and I will be happy to have you tonight and launch it. That's nice.
Okay, cool. I'll be listen. Whatever, if I can hop on EVS, I'll still hop onto your stream like sometime this week or next week or this weekend or whatever. Okay, Katie, I'll be on the on your King stream as well. Okay, let's see. So this, yeah, what was I saying? So this is okay, he's going to be meeting his retarded colleagues. And yeah, this is one of these AI figures. So every aspect of society in Butch Killigan has been taken over by a cartoon AI character. And if you saw in the trailer, and by the way, he's also been in the previous books, but you might not even have noticed him because it's been pretty covert. Yeah, let's watch the trailer one more time, and then you can see Telly Telly the Toucan, who's the announcer of the trailer. And he's also one of the AI characters in Butch Killigan who represents media. So you had the bunny representing healthcare, this doggy who represents like the police force, Telly the Toucan who represents television. And you might understand why he's a toucan.
Butch Killigan
Real quick.
is back. One city, one cop, 3 volumes deep. Ultra City has no rules. Every vice for sale. The system is rigged. Volume 3. It gets into blood. Tainted veins. 2 exclusive covers. 1 per platform. Missed the start? Volume 1 and 2 are still available in limited quantity. But wait.
There he is.
That is not all. Butch Killigan, Omnibus, Art 1. Volumes 1, 2, 3, all 3 books, 1 brick. Back it now.
Yeah, and he has been in the previous books too, if you look. At the end of each volume, where you have a little section at the very end where he goes, next time on Butch Killigan, right here at the top, there he is, Telly Toucan. He's been hiding in plain sight. Okay.
That's cute. Yeah.
Somebody just said, Boogie says, so it's basically Blade Runner, except it's a woke dystopia instead of transhuman one. I mean, not exactly. I mean, when you say Blade Runner, that was you just mean like cyberpunk. Yeah, it is. It is a cyberpunk noir detective style genre. There is definitely transhuman elements to it, 100,000%. You know, people are altering themselves with mechanical stuff and shit like that. That might even be what Spore, the main substance, is sort of about. Spoiler alert. But here's the thing. Part of the cyberpunk fantasy, if you play the Cyberpunk 2077 games or those tabletop games or whatever, cyberpunk fantasy is like, part of that fantasy is, yes, it's kind of shit this future, but at least you have like a cool blade that can come out of your fucking mechanical arm, right? Like that's part of the power fantasy. Oh, look, I can have like super cool biomechanical enhancements. Now, that's not Butch Killigan. The biomechanical transhuman elements are like satirical in Butch Killigan, okay? So it's it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It's an infestation, more like rather than a thing.
Yes, but look, and even like those fucking the brain plugs, the Neuralings, and the little fucking VR headsets that they put on. You know, you might think I don't think that's very cool. Like if you read Butch Killigan too, like they all think that they're like avatars. Yeah.
As the cool says, so it's basically Judge Dredd.
Yes, basically this. I'll say this.
To have something that's nothing like anything else is impossible.
I know. So one of the concepts, though, is I can explain this. I explained this to in a previous stream. Is that one of the sparks of Butch Killigan was this? When I was playing Duke Nukem Forever, this is a game was in development hell for years and years and years, and then when it finally came out, this new Duke Nukem game. It sucked dick. Like mechanically it sucked. It was just outdated. But also Duke Nukem himself felt outdated. He felt like lame. Okay? He's like quipping. He's doing like little quippy movie quotes still from the 90s. You know, like, I'll be back. It's like, dude, that movie hasn't been relevant in like decades. You know what I'm saying? I love a good babe. Yeah, shake it for me, babe. But here's the thing. I was like, that can still work, actually. That would actually be, it would have been a fun character if the juxtaposition happened where the world that he was in had evolved. You know what I'm saying? Where he's going like, yeah, I love a good babe. And then the babes go, ugh, oh my God, what is this, a microaggression? You know?
Like, oh my God. Good concept.
Yeah, right? And then it was like, that doesn't exist. And that was one of the concepts of Butch Killigan. Like, I like the unapologetically masculine, old school, hyper-violent hero. But then the joke is everybody around was like anti-violent. They're like, The opposite,
Yeah.
matriarchal. The entire society is like matriarchal, codified, coddled. You know what I'm saying? The cars in Butch Killigan are like little bumper cars. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is like pussified and bitch made and like degenerate. And Butch is like this angular, harsh, masculine force, you know? Hey, Chinggis. Oh, it's not saying anything. Just bought my copy. This is Winston, shout outs. When my paycheck finally goes through next week, I'm going to buy another 2 copies and my omnibus for friends. All right, thank you so much, Winston. I don't know why that wasn't read out loud. Sometimes that happens, but thank you so much for the support. Let's see where the campaign is at. What do you think, Ashley?
We've got to check back in, haven't we?
We
See
got
what
to
we're
check
doing.
back in. We got to check back in. Let's see here. Let's do a quick refresh. Bling. I need something to drink. So it's like Lord of the Rings, but with Frodo? I guess, yeah, it is sort of like Lord of the Rings if you really think about it.
It probably is. You could probably find 1,000 ways it's exactly like Lord of the Rings if you try.
You could, yes, because of course, but people are obviously trolling. But yes, obviously you could have like the hero's journey and stuff like that present in a good story.
Right, up to into the 80s now.
Oh yes, I mean every story has the hero's journey in it, basically mechanically in a way.
Yeah.
There's even books back when I was like studying storytelling. There's even books that pose that there's only 7 real story structures that always get repeated in a way, because that's just the way our brains formulated stories. Because what I always say is that stories are survival guides in its essence, right? There needs to be a point. Even when your grandma is telling you a super boring story, like, I went to the supermarket today and I took the and then la 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 la, and then when I finally got to the register, I forgot my coupons. And you go, oh my God, thank you, Grandma, what a great story. But there was a point there. The point is, when you take the trouble to go to the supermarket, don't forget your coupons. So there's like a little tip. There's a survival guide even in your grandma's boring stories, because that's why we tell stories. If there's not something to say, there's no point to a story, right? And it's always sort of like a survival guide, kind of.
I think you have a point there.
Joker, someone says. Okay, yeah, interesting. Joker, yeah. Joker question? We actually do have a Joker in the show notes. But here's the thing. Again, this is going to be something we have to do tomorrow, Ashley, because it's just like, how could we do like Joker ASMR now? It just feels, I can't do it. I just can't.
It's not the right vibe today, is it?
Yes, no, it's
some
not.
Joker stuff.
It's ridiculous to do that. Doesn't sound like Judge Dredd according to what Sven said. I'll be completely honest. I don't even know.
I've looked at
I've
looked at a couple of Judge Dredd like little comics, and they don't like it. Don't like it at all. He's a futuristic guy, but he's like completely different abilities, and the world's different, and he's got a different mission.
It is
and
like
everything's different.
He's like a fascistic style, and he's not really funny. Is Judge Dredd like a funny guy? He doesn't strike me as a real funny guy.
No, it's not. No, it's completely different. There's barely anything in common, apart from being a bit like futuristic, cyberpunky sort of thing.
I watched that 90s movie with Sylvester Stallone, but that probably is not accurate to the comics at all, I would guess. Boogie says Judge Dredd is more like Warhammer 40K and less cyberpunk, or Blade Runner. Okay, we got another one. Test, will this DTS finally work? No, it's not. I tell people that Butch Killigan is like Max Payne meets Duke Nukem meets Cyberpunk Future. Yes. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it is. Oddly enough, when I was starting to write Butch Killigan, what you do is before you dive into any medium, you have to do intimate research, detailed research into the medium of comics, but also the genre. So I watched a lot of like schlock action films and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, like 80s stuff.
80s stuff, a lot of 80s stuff. And the funny thing is, so I started to distill like the core plot that all these movies seem to have in common to kind of have like an archetypal '80s cop movie plot. You know what I'm saying? And one of the movies that really has like it almost has like the perfect '80s plot, even though the movie fucking sucks dick. It's that Steven Seagal film. What's it called? Hard to Kill. He gets his wife gets. I don't know if his wife gets kidnapped. Something happens. He goes to the docks. Butch Killigan goes to the docks. A deal goes wrong, right? A drug deal goes wrong. Something goes wrong. And he ends up in a coma. All the stuff, literally, it's literally the plot of Butch.
Accidentally ripped off.
No. I didn't rip it off. Again, I watched these movies, and I distilled the core plot of the, trying to make the quintessential archetypal movie plot, 80s movie plot. And it just so happens that Hard to Kill got it right. It basically has the perfect, structurally, Hard to Kill has the greatest 80s movie plot, but it's the worst movie ever in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's called Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
Let's see the trailer.
Yeah, put some on. I'd love to see it. Yeah, let's watch it.
The movie's not good. It's not even fun. Well, there is some funny stuff. By the way, I just need to say, Butch Killigan is nothing like this. Okay, please don't get it twisted. I'm talking about the core underlying plot mechanics.
Story.
Yeah, okay.
Seagal is
Not
Mason
story.
Storm, a cop working undercover.
The story and the plot are two completely different things. I just want to make that clear too. The plot basically is where the main character goes, the things that happen. Oh, he's at the docks, then he's in a coma, then this happens, then he fights this guy. That's the plot. The story is what is happening internally, the emotions, what the character's learning, interpersonal conflicts. That's the story. A plot is basically just the physical maneuvering of the character through the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kinda.
Do you want me to explain it deeper? Plot
Please.
is basically the mechanical, physical way a character maneuvers through the story, like the things that happen. Oh, he is at the docks, something goes wrong, therefore this happens. Then he ends up here, and because of this, he has to do this, and then he does that, right? But the story is, oh, he has his wife gets kidnapped, therefore now he has this intrinsic motivation to go defeat this guy because that guy feels this way about that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do follow you now. Yeah, it's more about the therefores and stuff in between the actual points. Does that make sense?
I guess. Kind of. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Steven Seagal walked so Butch Killigan could run.
Till his cover was blown.
Whoever that is, I don't want him to get an hour older.
Oh yeah, see, they kill him.
Thought they'd seen the last of him. But Mason Storm
Mason Storm.
to kill.
He learns karate and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that fucking awesome? The 80s movie montage where like the LA cop learns samurai swords in his apartment. That's so funny to me. That trope is so cool to me where it's like, there is scenes like that in Butch Killigan 3 where he returns to his apartment, by the way, after his coma. And yeah, he's like this. That's my favorite scene. The downtrodden, down on his luck detective that's like abusing alcohol and pills and shit. And he's just like, you know, crying in the mirror, you know? That's a funny, tragic character trope for me.
I like that kind of guy. That's my favorite kind of character.
Now,
And this dude, look, his wife got killed. I don't think, well, I'm not going to spoil that, but. So his wife gets killed, right?
And then you can spoil Hard to Kill, dude. I don't think anyone will.
No, I'm talking about Butch Killigan. So this is a trope that I don't like because there's this thing in 80s movies. So you have the character motivation, like a guy's wife gets killed. Like he in this movie, there's a home invasion. They shoot him. He ends up in a coma to kill his wife, right? But then they have to introduce like the love interest for the main character, and then in the second chapter, he's fucking this woman. It's like that really reduces the revenge plot. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're fucking. You're so upset about your wife's murder. Your whole motivation is to go find the killers, but you're already fucking another woman. The second you could get your dick up again after this coma, it's going into another broad. You know what I'm saying? You don't seem that upset. You're not that downtrodden about this murder, it seems. You forgot your wife pretty quick. You know? But they had to show, that's another thing. In the 80s, they had to show like softcore porno sex scenes a lot.
Yeah, but Butch proper loves his wife, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, Butch loves
his wife.
Butch is not going to cheat on his wife. He loves his wife. That's what I'm saying. The main driving one of the main driving forces is what happened to Butch's wife. So yeah, he's not going to fuck another fucking broad in the second he gets out of a coma. It doesn't make any sense to me narratively, right? It would diminish the main core motivation.
Climate is right.
This is awesome. The Aikido. LA cop Aikido training is so stupid too. Oh wait, what did he had a cool line here. Let's see what he said.
Every one of them.
What?
Every one of them.
Oh wait, there's a really good one-liner. It's so bad. It's so terrible. Okay, so he's watching TV, then he recognizes one of the bad guys on TV, and the bad guy's talking about a bank or something, or the bad guy says something, and you can take that to the bank, and that sparks a it sparks a memory in Steven Seagal. And you know what he says? I think he shoots the TV, and then he looks at the camera and he goes, "I'll take you to the bank, the blood bank."
No, that's writing. That's some quality writing.
Isn't that awesome? I'll take you to the bank, the blood bank. There's a line like that in Butch Killigan. Look, if you go to Butch Killigan here to the pages, so Butch is fighting these guys, right? And then this guy goes, "How's it feel being at the bottom of the food chain?" And then Butch goes, "Huh, hope you like hospital food."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to put him in the hospital.
It's a good one.
You better dial 911.
Mason Storm is
I'm just going to go for a piss, dude. Busted.
All right, we're watching Mason Storm. Okay, we're going to continue watching Mason real quick. Those sound effects, dude.
That wasn't the time. Now's the time.
Steven Seagal just doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't have the fucking it factor to ever have been a fucking movie star. Like, how the fuck did that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Chubba tipped $5. I'll take you to the bank. The sperm bank.
That's gay. Yeah, that's really good. Thank you. It's a really great line.
RTRT tipped $5. Butch Killigan isn't a world-renowned 7th Dan black belt Aikido master, is he?
He might be, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just add that little line to his character bio. He might be an Aikido black belt master, to be honest. That might actually be a thing that I might add. Fuck it. We need a Steven Seagal movie night at the Discord so we can learn how to be real men. Yeah, right? Hollywood was throwing money at anyone who did martial arts. There were plenty of people doing martial arts who didn't get movie deals. I just feel like even like Jean-Claude Van Damme, he had something, even though he had like a weird accent and stuff. He had a look, too, next to his martial arts skills. Steven Seagal, he might have had like a blackmail tape on some kind of a producer or something.
We are going to put an end.
I think Steven Seagal might have gone around with like a tape recorder back in the 70s and had sex with a bunch of Jewish, like really great guys, producers, and filmed it secretively. And that's how he got all these roles. You know?
The violence, and you can take that to the bank.
Oh, there it is! You can take that to the bank.
Steven Seagal is hard to kill.
Take that to the bank.
They used that line 7 times, I guess, in the movie. Take that to the bank. Let me see if I can find that line. Take that to the bank, the blood bank. Hard to kill, blood bank. Yeah, here it is. Wait. Look at this. This is going to be the line where he goes, we just saw in the trailer they used that take that to the bank shit like 3 or 4 more times throughout the movie. This is a really bad 80s movie, but I would still recommend it, honestly. There's still funny moments in it, especially when he wakes up from the coma. He has like this obviously fake beard. Again, Steven Seagal is such a bad actor. He's just like, this is supposed to be the moment where he's just like, this is that downtrodden moment in any other good detective film, you know, where he's like, oh, like actually like completely distressed, and he's just kind of like mildly annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Where there, he just remembers watching the tape, I guess.
Take that to the bank.
They could have just had him hit play and see the film again, or the tape, but whatever. Look.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
What? This would have been so much better if he just hit play and the guy was on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
He's talking to a TV that's off. I'll take you to the bank, Senator Trent. The blood bank. Oof. Okay, you want to watch him waking up from his coma? Because there's a really stupid joke, too, that happens when he wakes up from the coma.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so cringe and so bad and contrived. It's a pussy joke. Where is it? Coma? Yeah, here it is. I hope this has the joke in it, though.
Even tried.
Yeah, look, he's such a bad actor that I can tell that he's just not asleep at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like he's I can see in his face somehow that he's conscious of the camera. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that he knows that there's a camera zooming in on him somehow. It just doesn't look natural at all.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what you mean.
You can tell there's like
sleep convincingly.
Yeah, like, because he wants to look pretty and cool. When you're in a coma, you're like this. You know what I'm saying? You're not like duck facing slightly with your cheeks sucked in and like little kissy lips a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
what the fuck? Her mug says. Her mug says "black by popular demand."
That's cool.
I don't understand.
That's cool as fuck. Is that the joke?
Yeah. She says she's like in love with him and she goes, "Would you like a little pussy?" And then she pulls out a kitten in a hospital. That's not sanitary. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to put kittens into the IC.
Definitely
into the coma ward. Put a kitten on a guy's face in a hospital just because she wanted to make that pussy joke. Naked Gun humor. Yeah, right. It's like this dry. There's another awkward thing. She looks at his cock and goes, "Please wake up," with a silly face. Like, that's so inappropriate. You want to just nothing about this guy.
Steven Seagal, did he write this film?
Probably. Yes, it's so unfunny that he might have. Yeah, he thought this was hilarious. Let's watch that one more time. He definitely wrote this. So she looks at his cock. She goes, "Besides, you've got so much to live for. Please wake up." So
he definitely directed it as well, didn't he? He definitely told her to say it like that.
Probably,
Please wake up.
Yeah, exactly. That's a married man. He lost his wife in a fatal home invasion. You know what I'm saying? They shot his wife's head off with a fucking shotgun. And he's in a coma, and she's like oogling over him, telling him she's going to suck his cock and show her her pussy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? VTubing enthusiast says, "Sven, this movie is terrible." Yeah, I know it's terrible. That's why we're watching it. But unironically, it has the perfect like plot outline of an 80s movie. They definitely studied archetypal 80s movie plot outlines. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's not good. It just goes to show that the actual content, the actual story, is more
90s, but like 80s style filming reminds me of it. Ever seen Garth Marenghi?
No.
Dark Place.
No,
really?
What is that? Garth Marenghi?
Yeah, it might even be the greatest comedy that's ever come out of this country.
No, I've not seen that. No.
Pull up a clip from that. It's like a parody of these old things, but it's like a horror thing.
He looks like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so look, yes, it has all the beats, right? So a deal at the dock goes wrong, wakes up from a coma in a hospital, that type of stuff. But then it's of course what you do with that. So when Butch Killigan wakes up from the fucking coma, he immediately has to deal with like a near mechanical ass raping. You know what I'm saying? Now that's intrigue.
Yeah.
When you say that's intrigue, that's immediately you're thrown into chaos and he needs to figure his way out. If you have not read Butch Killigan 2, you can still pre-order that copy as well. Or order that copy, I should say. All right, here's an Ashley recommendation. RT says, yes! Yes, Ash, get recommendation. Okay, let's see. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. A horror comedy masterpiece. How old is this?
Quite old now.
It's not actually from the 90s.
No, it's a parody, but this is a guy talking about it.
Oh.
Titled Doll.
The trailer we should watch.
Yeah, or just a clip.
I want to watch the trailer. Oh, here, a funeral scene. Let's watch this.
Yeah, that'll do.
I need to go take a pee in a second.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a parody of these old films.
Seems like a regular burial rig. Do you really buy this portal to hell deal?
I wouldn't say I buy it, Liz. Let's just say I'm window shopping. And right now, there's a half-price sale on Weird.
Okay. All right, that's good.
He's fucking great, this show.
Larry
It's a
Reynolds
show.
will be remembered for his wit,
Yeah.
laughing eyes,
There's only 6 episodes.
and for being above all a good friend.
I recognize some of these
I'm
guys.
sure we all feel that he
Yeah,
exploded
proper
too
terrible
young,
camera
but
angles where you can
Lord
he's like the head to the bottom of the thing.
That's funny.
Sometimes he'll come in.
Yeah, there's
at an
way
angle.
too much negative space.
Other times he can hover and swoop.
Sometimes he can even come in from beneath, like a worm or mole.
Yeah, the voiceover doesn't match.
Good God, that's a lot. Look out, he's got a gun. Move aside. That's the mother, Rick.
What? I was standing there.
Well, that'll stop him.
What the fuck? Or I will actually watch that. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you'd
that
like
was a
that.
really great Ash recommendation. I need to take a piss. Can you read the
Yeah.
chat, or do you also need to go piss?
Yeah, I'll take one if I got a chance.
Do you want to do it right now? Okay. Guys, we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick piss. Do not go anywhere. The festivities continue right after we get back. It's literally going to be 1 minute. All right? And we're back. How long was that? Not even a minute, I believe. Is everybody still there? We only lost 3 people. Look, you do listen. When I ask, you guys listen to me. Okay, let's check it out. We're still here for the Butch Killigan 3 epic it's not pre-launch. It's the launch. The one and only launch party, Butch Killigan 3 and the Arc 1 complete omnibus. Let's see how far we've gotten, how many backers we're at. Let's refresh. I'm losing my voice. That's not good. I have so many more appearances. Ooh, there we are. We're at 6.442 $6,442 at 92 backers. That's really good, guys. We're just getting started here. Thank you guys so much for backing. And again, I've seen a couple of people already retweet their pledge on X. Let me check if there's more, and I will give you a little retweet. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of messages here, guys. Bear with me. Oh, there you go. Boom. I'll have to retweet these two at the on the Butch Killigan page as well later. Let's see. It is dangerous. I feel like I am losing my voice. That's not good.
Have you heard back from Ethan yet?
Oh, let's see. Where's Ethan? I don't think, is he live? No, he's going to go, what time is he going to go live? In an hour from now or what? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have not heard from him yet. Oh my God, my voice is gone. Stinky. Can you imagine?
That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? With all these podcasts you got lined up.
Wait, Ethan is live, right? He's retweeting a bunch of things, but he has not gotten back to my DMs yet. We'll see. He has to send me, all he needs to do is send me a little invite, but I don't think he's live, is he? Somebody let me know when Ethan goes live. Fuck, what should I do? I need to get some honey or something. Can you imagine if my voice...
Why don't you order yourself a coffee? Treat yourself to a nice coffee.
I already had 2 giant fat coffees. Going to give me a fucking heart attack at this point.
Oh.
I might have to gargle some honey.
Did you get both of them delivered?
No, I'm making my own these days because yes, I was ordering so much fucking coffee. I had like a $2,000 order bill. I was looking at my finance. I'm like, I'm ordering $2,000 worth of coffee. It was not just coffee.
We're just doing it about 3 or 4 times a day.
I was just ordering everything. You know, like, oh, fuck it. It's cheap here anyways. Order everything. And then I had my PayPal fucking card connected, which takes like a 5% fucking conversion charge. I was just really racking up. Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm not going to order anything for a couple of months because this is crazy. And PayPal is so fucking crazy. Their conversion charges for currency conversions. I stopped using that too. I went to it. Who gives a fuck about this? I was gonna say I switched to Wise. I really recommend it. Gives a shit. Okay, let's see how Fund My Comic is doing. Oh my God, yeah, my throat is gonna get fripped. I'm gonna have to talk like this. Just takes a little bit to load. Fund My Comic. Oh, yep, we are funded. Thank you guys so much. 9 backers over at Fund My Comic, 117%. If you want to get your variant cover of Butch Killigan, please consider going to Fund My Comic right here. You're going to get this cover.
And that's a great cover. How could you miss out on that cover? That's such a good one.
Yeah, go get it, guys. Go get the variant cover. Furby says, I'm enjoying the PayPal rant personally. You love that PayPal rant.
Yeah, clip that PayPal bit.
Yeah. Katie, can you please clip me talking about my PayPal conversion charges? And people are really going to get a kick out of that. That's really going to sell people on this Butch Killigan book. People are going to love that. They're going to be like, oh, man, that's so relatable. PayPal currency conversion. Yeah, sign me up for this guy's graphic novel.
It's going to go
TRT
viral.
tipped $5. I'll take you to the bank. The fat, wet, delicious, all-you-can-eat pussy bank.
I'll take you to the bank. The fat, wait, what was it? Fat, wet, delicious, all-you-can-eat pussy bank. You know what? That's what did it when I did Steven Seagal. That fucked up my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe doing Butch as well.
Yeah, maybe. Boogie says, consider the following. Doobing a piss.
Holy shit. Mind blown.
Mind blown. But you were saying if somebody clipped that insane, crazy, like PayPal rant, it would go viral. You think?
Yeah, man.
Just
Everyone
the
be talking about it.
sheer lunacy of that whole thing. You mean?
Yeah, man. It was just such a classic moment and just
was such a
so
classic-
unrepeatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a high. The highest we'll ever hit.
Yeah. That's the peak. We just hit peak SvenStreams with that insane lunacy that was like, lock us up in an insane asylum after you hear that bit, because that was fucking crazy. All right. Chris Blank said it's high time for a PayPal rant to go viral, to be honest. Yeah, it is time. Not many PayPal files have gone viral, so I think there is like untapped potential there.
Yeah. Has it ever been done before?
It's never been done. Nobody's been crazy enough to try that. You know,
I know,
we did
yeah.
it.
You're pushing the boundaries with that one.
Yeah, we pushed their boundaries way beyond anything that's ever been reached before. So yeah,
Gifted the Overton window.
Yeah, yes, we pushed the Overton window. The pendulum has officially swung the other way. There's no way back now. All right, the floodgates are open after that PayPal rant. People are gonna go.
Man.
People tuning in now are like, oh my god, what was this?
losing
People tuning in now are like, wait, what was this PayPal rant? This must have been fucking nuts. Well,
You go back and watch it.
you might want to really quickly rewind, because I'm going to probably edit it out. I'm having second thoughts. It was too much, even for me.
Yeah, man, it went a bit much. You don't want that associated with Butch Killigan. It will
No, that was
a bit too hardcore.
That was so edgy. People are saying PayPal third positionism. Yeah, it was really crazy. But I went off there. I lost my cool. I'll admit. I will admit. Yeah, I lost my shit for a minute there. With that whole thing.
Lord Matthew Luke O'Brien says, "What did I miss while I was making my pledge on Kickstarter?"
I know. I
Fucking hell,
can't.
dude.
I can't. It's unrepeatable.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to
You
know.
don't want to know. It was mad. It was fucking mad.
Colloquially called the PayPal rant, the epic PayPal rant is what is being whispered on social media. It's what people refer to it, but I'll leave it at that, because I don't really want to go there again.
Yeah, man, we can't.
You know, what the fuck, Sven? I own PayPal stock. Well, you better sell that quick, because they're about to take a dump after this clip goes out there.
Yeah.
After this clip goes out there, PayPal stock is gonna really. Could you imagine?
The reputation is fucked.
They're fucked. Real quick, I didn't even remember what I said. I didn't even remember. This. We've been talking about it for even longer. I know PayPal. That's all I know is PayPal is fucked. But I don't even really remember what was said, to be honest, at this point. We've been talking about that PayPal rant longer than the rant itself was. But needless to say, yeah, that was fucking crazy. Not for the faint of heart, okay? Here's what I'm afraid of. I was talking to somebody about Passion of the Christ the other day, and how like the nuns and the priests hypocritically walked out of the theater. I fear people listening back to that PayPal rant, they're gonna be walking out basically out of the stream, because they're gonna be so mind blown.
Is anyone even left in chat, or have they all just gone into shock?
I mean, it's going up actually, but yeah, I would imagine a lot of them are too in shock to click off.
Everyone must be talking about it.
Yeah. That's what I like to believe. I think a lot of people are talking about this PayPal rant right now as we speak. This is the talk of the town. Okay, this is enough. But yeah, the PayPal rant, it'll go into the history books as one of the most epic streamer moments that has ever happened online. People will be talking about this for a while now, I think. Minds have been blown. People shat their pants. People have sprayed. The second they heard my take on PayPal, diarrhea shot out of their asshole at like hypersonic speed, and they sprayed the walls behind them brown from sheer shock and amazement and just befuddlement at that take, that epic take. Okay, now it's enough. This is crazy.
You have a book to promote.
Yeah, we have a book to promote. This PayPal run is really overshadowing this Butch Killigan 3 release.
Yeah, man. Butch Killigan feels like old news now compared to after that PayPal run.
Chris Blank says, my heart is having PayPaltations. Yep, that's really good.
It's going to become a saying.
Guilty as discharged, says Mike Inc. Yep. Discharge stuff. We like that stuff too. Discharge type of things. We're really into that.
Yeah. Well.
Here's what I think. I think it's time to watch the Butch Killigan trailer one more time, and that gives me an opportunity to look at all these DMs that I'm getting. And my throat is really fucked. I don't know. I'm gonna do this.
Can you hear it? A little bit.
My voice is like strained.
It does sound a bit rough, dude. I'll be honest.
Stinky. Butch Killigan 3 is live.
Butch
Check it out.
Killigan is back. One city, one cop, 3 volumes deep.
Yep.
Ultra City has no rules. Every vice for sale. The system is rigged. Volume 3. It gets into blood. Tainted veins. 2 exclusive covers. 1 per platform. Missed the start? Volume 1 and 2 are still available in limited quantity. But wait, that is not all. Butch Killigan, Omnibus, Art 1. Volumes 1, 2, 3, all 3 books, 1 brick. Back it now.
All right, there it is. We have not heard from Ethan Van Sciver yet. My throat is completely destroyed. We should talk about this topic real quick. We'll go over this, and then that might lead into some Jazza stuff real quick. Oh, by the way, did you see this? Even. Here it is. This is me drawing one of the pages for Butch Killigan 3. Check it out. Oh. This might have been what got us banned off of Indiegogo. Then.
This clip. This clip.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into it too much. Shouldn't even have mentioned it.
All right, I can see why.
It's psychological horror.
Yeah, man.
And if you want to know what this is all about, back Butch Killigan 3.
I love these time-lapse things. This is great.
Yeah, I need to remember to turn that on. Usually I'm like halfway into a page, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I should have turned on time-lapse, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is for 10-year-olds. Your 10-year-old son will love this one.
Yeah.
I didn't see the issue.
Yeah, man.
What's the problem? It's perfectly fine for 10-year-olds. What was I doing here? I got this. I don't have the passion for it right now. It's just too off topic.
What?
This whole thing that happened. I do have passion for it, but just doesn't make any fucking sense to talk about.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I'm not gonna get into any of this stuff right now. It's too. Because what do I have? Let's see. Quick spoiler alert for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow will be a more regular SvenStreams. We'll still, of course, cover Butch Killigan tomorrow as well, but we're going to keep that going. But look, I have Ashley, imagine this. Now we're going to watch a fat lady trying improv. Like it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? My show note is this: guy with mustache attempts improv. Okay, millennial cringe cyberpunk hacker.
It's not the show for that one.
No, here's another for tomorrow. Spoiler alert: a new realm, Star Wars martial arts, Ludo sports explained. Okay, we can't get into that. And then this one, a man, and I put this in bold letters: a man doing the Joker in an epic fan film. So that's something to look forward for.
I love it when someone does the Joker.
Then we have an A. We have A. Yeah, they do it. They just do the Joker. We have ASMR Gauntlet. Down syndrome guy is back, and then I have some surprises during the Gauntlet. We're not going to get into that. Cool. But yeah, so I just don't want to get into it right now.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep your throat nice and clear if you're gonna do Ethan streaming at half an hour.
If he shows up. That'd leave a real sour taste. Yeah, time for Jazza instead. No, Jazza, it needs to be...
Basically needs to be Butch Killigan related today.
Yeah, but I was going to lead... Look, again, I was going to lead into Jazza from this Bloodborne thing that was happening online. So, no, I need to leave Jazza. Jazza needs to be left for tomorrow as well. Oh my God, my throat! I don't know what to do.
Why don't we rewatch the rant, the PayPal rant?
I don't know if we can do that. You guys want to revisit the PayPal rant during the stream? No, dude, that's fucking crazy to do that. I don't want to do that.
I think it's cool as fuck.
I want to pull. I want to pull up the story trailer for people real quick. Wait, did that... Oh, wait. One second. I need to do this real quick. Pin this. Wait, first let me do this. Sorry. I'm doing a million things. Let's watch this.
Something that you could do.
I want to watch... Yeah, I want to watch this first, too, so people have the story trailer. But yeah?
Why don't you just draw Butch Killigan first, so we can all get in the mood for Butch Killigan?
I guess I could do that. Not really feeling like
if you're in the mood for it. Okay, don't do it
then. Not really in the mood for anything. Yeah, let's watch the story trailer one more time. This sums up pretty much the whole thing.
The last man in a world that doesn't need him anymore. Waking from a coma into Ultra City's sissified dystopia, Butch finds his role as a DEA detective erased. In this degenerate future, all drugs are legal and peddled like candy. All but one. A shadowy forbidden substance tied to his vanished wife is still run by the underworld. Now, with nothing but his fists and a taste for vengeance, Butch carves through a world that mocks his very existence. Battling malformed monstrosities, corporate zealots, and drug-fueled freaks to uncover who's responsible for his undoing, find his wife, and exact his revenge. Each book is 120 pages of raw cyberpunk mayhem, savage satire, and brutal action.
The Butch Killigan Series. Books 1, 2, and 3. Available
Thank you, Katie.
on Kickstarter. Link below.
Hell yeah. That's the story trailer. Oh, my voice is really going, dude. I'm fucked. La la la.
No, no.
La 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 la. Look, people really want to watch the Jazza thing. I guess we could just watch the Jazza thing then.
Yeah, if you tease people with Jazza, they're gonna want it.
They are. Okay, this is really funny because we've been playing Bloodborne on our regular streams or on our gaming streams. And Jazza attempted to to draw Bloodborne bosses for some reason. I don't know why he came up with that all of a sudden. But we'll watch it. Let's see what he has to say.
Welcome, tarnished traveler. Come rest your dark souls by the fire.
This is one of his little cloaks that he has for his little LARPing adventures.
Yeah, I bet he's got a proper like costume wardrobe, hasn't it? With all different costumes in it and wigs and stuff.
Silly wigs, yeah.
Place and be born of blood. Bloodborne. This video's sponsor and maiden is displayed. Alright, I have a confession to make. I am not super familiar with the FromSoft games.
But the algorithm told me that this was going to be very lucrative for me, so I'm just doing what I'm told. Just doing what the robot tells me to do.
I have no passion for this, guys, but here I go.
Here I go again, doing something passionlessly for clicks.
I've played like 10 hours of Elden Ring. Most of my experience has been...
So here's
but I am not deeply familiar.
Shit. I hate it, and I'm about to draw it.
With the universe, which is kind of perfect for this video because I am going to be designing, creating, and artifying monsters from the FromSoft series of games, which are iconically weird.
Wait a second. I just remembered something. Give me 1 second. Wait, look what I have. One sec. Look, I have a tiny jug of honey. Now, if I
make yourself some honey.
No, if I gargle this honey, it will help my throat, right? Or no, does it need to
with
be
some hot water? Yeah, if you mix it with hot water. But not on its own.
I can't just drink honey straight from the tub?
No, I don't think that'll do it much. You need some hot water.
If I drink this honey straight from this little tub, will that help my throat?
You could try it. You can't hurt it, can it?
It's so sweet, though. I'm gonna do this. You have to read the chat. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to gargle it.
Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fucking sweet. There goes my diet. There goes my diet for the last week.
Does honey have a lot of sugar in it?
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? It's sweet as fuck. I don't really like sweet
I know,
either.
but bees make it, don't they? So they might know a way to make it sweet without sugar.
It's like bee cum or bee period blood. How does it work? I know. What it is.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
All I know is that my voice is really gonna go soon. I feel it happening progressively, getting worse.
And bizarre. So I'm going to get them as prompts and see what my designs turn out.
It's 100% sugar. Is it like a voice that I can do that's not straining on the throat? Ah, hello everybody. Oh, hello. What can I do? Everything hurts. My throat, my vocal cords, from screaming. Oh yeah, like Stephen Hawking style. I could try that. Yeah. Okay, let's see this. So he's going to draw Dark Souls bosses, which are like notoriously amazingly designed. So the fact that the hubris of this guy to even attempt such a thing. I mean, this is going to be really telling, you know, because it's not going to compare at all, you know.
Now, and see how close I got, or if they can at all compare to the iconic and original FromSoft monster designs. And we start with a quote, apparently. Don't rely on the gross factor to portray an undead dragon. Can't you instead try to convey the deep sorrow of a magnificent beast doomed to a slow and possibly endless descent into ruin? So there's layers of philosophy of the design that we're going to be trying to tap into here. And our first...
This is the first time that Jazza ever got confronted with the fact that, yes, designs need to have some kind of an idea behind them. He's like, kind of supposed to have like a deeper thought and a point of view? Oh, that's crazy.
FromSoft character is Vanguard, Demon's Souls. A huge demon with grey skin covered with spikes. It has 2 curved horns and its mouth is covered with a row of sharp using its wings, it can perform a butt stomp when the enemy is near him. This monster design will take quite a bit of finessing to make it look good and make sense. But Displate, the sponsor of this video, already looks good and makes sense. They are gorgeous, high quality.
Instead of this ad, let's check Butch Killigan. Guys, if you backed Butch Killigan yet, let's check it out.
Almost at 100 backers now on this one.
Fuck yeah, we're doing really good, guys. Thank you guys so much for backing it. Again, after you back the campaign, retweet the little tier thing. Yeah, we're almost at 100 backers, so it's really good. Thank you guys so much. Also, don't forget about the Fund My Comic one as well. That's also 100% back right now with 9 backers. 117%, really good. If you want to grab the variant cover for Butch Killigan 3, check that one out. But yeah, we're doing really good. Thank you guys so much. Let's watch some Jazza.
Vibrant posters will put up AI art, but officially licensed artworks are created by humans.
How is this, by the way, possible? All these guys, these quote-unquote artists, the way they make money is like selling prints online of like other people's shit. So how is that possible? That's legal?
This lets you swap your displays anytime you want. You can actually create a Displate account and make and sell your own display. Fair warning to the wise, it is worth mentioning because it's an open marketplace, some people put up AI art, but officially licensed artworks are created by humans, and you can also find some fantastic, credible artists with their work on display. And in fact, I'd put a few up there.
Oh my God, would you love to own this?
It's fucking terrible, isn't it?
What is... Okay, let's analyze Jazza's painting here. So it's him?
Yeah, seriously.
So it's Jazza. Is it, or is it his son? It's his son? Or him? Or his younger self or something
It's got to be... Yeah, it's got to be him in a way. 'Cause it's an artist, isn't it? And that's clearly what he is.
Now, yellow, red, green. Did he even think about that color combination? Did he put that there?
Well, possibly subconsciously.
I think that's the colors of the Jamaican flag, and he's painting his favorite vacation destination.
That does look very African, doesn't it? That vista.
It's a guy. He's depressed. He's in a world full of piping. That's
what is with the pipes?
The pipes are spewing out sludge. Now I think the pipes, those are the negative comments, leaving negative comments online.
And you can see that the room is flooding, like all these horrible things that he's trying to block out while he does his fake art that he's not got no passion for. All of the negative comments and all of the self-doubt and all of the I'm stuck in a job I don't like is got a flood.
So despite the negativity that's being spewed from the mechanical pipe system, he continues to persevere to create beauty. Is what he thinks. Despite it all, he'll continue on. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Myself, these are both now Displate.
Wow, I'd love to have that on my wall. Oh my God, could you imagine?
that you can get and put on your wall.
It's supposed to be him, yeah, that heroic tough guy with a thick, full beard.
If you want to support me, and of course they make fantastic gifts. I got a K-pop Demon Hunters Displate for my daughter, Sonic Displate for my son, and I got a couple just for me. Use my link in the description or the code Jazza to get 27% off of any Displate you love, and you can get up to 35% off when you get a few Displates, so that if you find a few you can't choose between.
Oh my God, it's so tacky and shit. Imagine
why is there so many? Why make one good one?
It's such slop. If you hang that on your wall, you're literally retarded.
Yeah,
then you can pick several and enjoy them all and swap them out as you see fit. A huge thank you, of course, to Displate for sponsoring this video. All right, let's figure out this monster design. There's a lot going.
Let's figure out this monster design. He just couldn't contain his laughter. I hate that when people do it. I'm watching a lot of fitness content or like diet stuff, and when people start to look, oh yeah, but then you're not going to see the scale move. It's like they're reading a script, but they want to add some humanity in it by adding little giggles in between, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like make it seem human what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's nitpicking, but
on here, I think the best thing for me to do is just try and put it all in the first whatever design I can come up with. I think for reference, let's give ourselves a little person. Oh, I'm gonna vanquish you. There we go. Let's have a play. Huge demon, gray skin covered with spikes.
Most cliche style Western design drawing ever.
So we've got spikes everywhere. Everywhere. 3 yellow glowing eyes. In what orientation, I don't know, but let's do that for now. There's a little hole that works as a nose, sort of a sphinctery looking thing. Has 2 curved horns. This is where I get confused. Its mouth is covered with a row of sharp giant teeth. That just sounds like it has big sharp giant teeth. But inside its mouth, there are 2 fibers connecting the mandible with the jaw and a normal set of sharp teeth. I thought mandibles were like the bug things on its back.
Oh God, Ash. It's just so annoying to me that he's like trying to add a little flavor to it all. It's like a little sphincter. It's nothing like a little sphincter. That looked nothing like a little sphincter. You didn't need to say that. I understand sphincters are hilarious, you know? And you think that just adding that little comment like just ups the entertainment value of this little video?
Yes, gives it a bit of spice.
It gives it a little spice, just a little peppering, a little funny, little interesting stuff on top. Just like when he just said, a mandible, is that like that? Ooh, ooh. It's like, do you really need to do this whole thing to make it interesting?
It feels like he has to add a comment onto every single line, doesn't it? Like an extra bit of YouTube stuff onto everything.
And it's exhausting to watch.
Back, there are 3 moving spikes. No, that ain't right. That makes more sense because that leaves room for our wings. It moves with 2 stocky legs. So let's grab these legs and just large belly. So I've got no belly here. So we got he's a bigger boy. And wields a giant axe. Oh my God. Everything is so out of proportion. Does he have a tail? No. But he has a butt because he can butt stomp. So he's clear. We're making stocky legs and a big tushy. This feels so ridiculous. I have no idea how to make sense of this. Let's see if we can make this work. My first design here of literally just slopping everything into the one creature looks pretty horrendous. So I did a bit of a muck around.
I feel like the funny thing is that first attempt actually looks a lot more than what that demon looks like.
In on the face a little bit to see what I might end up with. It's really hard to make certain decisions, such as like when I'm told that there's 2 curved horns on its head. Like where? Like on top? On the sides of its head doesn't feel like it's on its head, but also feels like it might be the most natural place to put them if they're curved. And do they curve up and back or towards the front or like, I don't know. I then move on to mucking around with the body in different proportions and poses and combinations, dishing around to try and see if I can make sense.
That's specifically what I was talking about. To fish on it, to try and see. What am I doing? I know it's extremely nitpicking, but it's just like, what's the point of doing these little giggles? Look, to try and see, to try and see. Listen, I know it's really nitpicky.
Move on to mucking around with the body in different proportions and poses and combinations, dishing around to try and see if I can make sense.
What's funny about that? Why do you have to laugh? It's just so disingenuous. I do think, he's quirk maxing. We should do some more drawing on this very stream at some point. What do you think?
I've been waiting for you to get in the mood for it again.
You know what? Maybe we should just do some regular old prompt drawing tomorrow on tomorrow's stream.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What do you think? We'll do that, yes. Tomorrow, we're going to be live at a similar time to today, probably 6 p.m. And we are going to, we'll do some prompt drawing.
Of this prompt. And this first one, I ended up a bit chunkier than I
Katie says you should do draw streams. Yeah, that's right. Is Ethan live yet, Katie, or is he not going live today? It would be nice to hear something.
Actually expected I might. I think leaning on the stocky legs and large belly ended up with me making the whole character quite large. So with my next design, I focused a bit more on the pose, trying to draw the body in a way that makes it feel like it takes his whole effort to move this giant axe around.
All right, yeah, people want us to do some drawing. We'll be drawing
For my
tomorrow.
next experimental pose, I decided to go with something a bit more hunched because I was feeling like not only would the weight of a giant axe have the character leaning forward and over, but also I couldn't help but feel like we need to see more of the back if there's wings and 3 moving spikes. I didn't quite...
What's preventing him from actually just looking up that boss and cheating? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure he didn't just look it up.
I'd feel like I was there, so I tried one that was a little more upright, a little slimmer on the top half of the body.
What's actually so funny is he's so over-designing, it's still not really good. But that first initial drawing actually looks like the boss.
And with everything feeling like it was sagging a bit more. When I finally have a pose coming together and proportions for this monster that I felt were actually fitting of the description, I was able to start putting in some more of the details. And one of the ones that I've missed pretty much this whole way along are the spikes supposedly covering all of its skin. I definitely feel like I'm getting this weird Dark Souls monstery vibe with this.
It's getting worse, people are saying. Yeah, it is. Jazza would never lie to us, says Furby. You know what?
And I certainly feel like with the balance of all of these things coming together, I might be somewhat close, maybe at least catching the essence of who this Vanguard creature is.
And perhaps a little bit epic. Didn't he say that once? I think I remember him saying, we're going to have a lot of fun, and perhaps it's going to be a little bit epic. Didn't he say that? I swear he said something like that. I swear
That's a cool catchphrase.
I remember him saying something like that.
With my rough line work done, I really felt like I wanted to show this monster in context with whoever the protagonist or player would be facing off of them, giving us that sense of both scale and what it would feel like approaching some of these monsters we're going to be envisioning. Because at the end of the day, the big thing with these Souls games is the vibe. There's such a...
Right? Are you starting to notice it? These monsters.
Yeah.
It's like they try to add
it's not
flavor.
times that there's any need to do a laugh at all with what he's saying. There's no,
I know.
There's nothing comedic.
You can, and there's no reason to add a little giggle, but you can tell he's reading the script, and a lot of people do this. And it is, I think maybe it's because he like ran this through an AI for like little, to tighten it up. And then when he's reading it subconsciously, he's like, yeah, I need to add extra humanity on his little quirks to make it seem less mechanical. And then I was drawing I was drawing his axe. It's like, that's not funny. There's no reason to laugh here.
Yeah,
It's unnatural.
It's probably an appropriate time to be laughing.
An epic, gothic, dark, miserable, moody, twisted, decaying vibe that really complements playing the actual game.
And he needs to overdo it to such a degree. Okay, so you had to make 17 different iterations. Now you're going to color the whole thing just for the bit? Like, the funny part is the reveal where we can actually compare the two. That's it. But you can tell that he's
so much. That is so true.
Right? And in his head,
what he wants... That's the game we should play.
Maybe. But we did that before, too. But you know what yeah, maybe we should think about that. But so in his head, what he's doing is he wants the reaction to be, oh my God, yours is even better than the original. That's the reaction he's looking for. You understand? He's doing this not for the bit that it's funny to compare how wacky different interpretations can be. Because what he's doing, he's going off of a description of a boss, then he's going to draw it, and then they're going to compare the actual boss to his drawing. What he wants is for the chat, for the comments to be, yours is actually much better. That's what he wants. That's what this is about for him. That's
definitely what Jazza wants.
Just look at this effort he's putting in. And it's
taken me half a day to...
It's so mid. Okay, and this took him half a day.
Get here. I feel like I have a pretty cool concept art piece, but I also want to do more than just a couple. So I'm going to get help. I'm going to hand my concept artworks over to Alicia to add that little bit of polish and painterly love so that we can really enjoy it.
Because I need to justify paying this woman's paycheck for some reason. We're just going to overdo the whole thing just uselessly.
Or is Alicia... Is it his joke way of saying AI? And is that why she showed up as like a computer?
There's no way. There's no way that he would use AI. He's like the most anti-AI guy. But let's see. I don't know.
The final execution of my Souls-like monsters.
Oh, wait, so he's giving it to this girl to improve his shit? That barely improved. She barely did anything. She's getting paid for this? She added 3 brush strokes to this whole thing. Are you kidding me? All right.
tipped $5.
Chingo!
Have you spoken to Masterson about the platform he made? Apparently it's impossible to get banned from because it's on the blockchain. It's called It'd be good to have him on to discuss it, if it works the way he says it does.
Well, I'm going to be on Dick Masterson's show Sunday, 1 p.m. PST. Maybe I'll bring it up if it comes up organically.
I love how my Vanguard looks. I don't know how close I got to the original, so let's find out. Ha! Way goofier than I
Unironically, the greatest design ever made. So
expected. Wow, he is a chunky boy. I'm not all that far off. Mine is just like a slightly like a grown-up version.
yeah, exactly. It's the bad, terrible Western version of the remake.
Sort of has the mouth within the mouth. It's just not quite how I depicted it. Look, you wouldn't mistake mine for it, but I feel like you wouldn't complain if they replaced the original with mine. Maybe at the end of the day, it's...
He literally has no idea what he's talking about. Oh, he's so stupid. I don't think they would. How dare you say that? I don't think you would complain. See, and this is why my instinct was so correct, because the whole topic that I was going to go over, dude, was about this. It was about people complaining about this remake studio going under. And the whole debate I got into was about how Westerners lack the design instincts and stuff like that. About like and there's like outrage and stuff like that about like these remake designs and how I believe remakes cannot be made without the original people. Blah blah. And then he literally just misses the entire. He drops the ball on this entire fucking debate here, right here. But anyways.
It's the FromSoft fans who should decide. If that's you, let me know in the comments. And I know Dave and Benny are, so let's see what they think.
How many hours conservatively have you put into...
How does he have like 50 employees for this fucking thing?
The Soulsborne series.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I always wave my flag and have.
What did these fucking guys do in his shed that he crowdfunded? You know, his studio shed. What are these guys doing there?
Yeah, seriously. There's nothing to be done.
I need these guys out of there. Get out of there. It's enough. Okay, wrap it up. Back it up.
I've many times on Tabletop Time I've said, I platinumed Bloodborne. That was like, and Dark Souls and Demon Souls.
I haven't platinumed any of them, which but Sekiro, that's one of my favorites. So that's which unfortunately doesn't have a lot of monsters, but we do have monsters here.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't expect it to actually be remotely close.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to say, but like, he's a little bit more weirdly threatening.
I like all the pointy bits. That's a good addition. It's very Soulsy.
And the one human nipple.
Cool. Yeah. Would that fit in Dark Souls or Demon Souls or?
This almost is too like normal in the sense it's horrifying and stuff. Dark Souls and Demon Souls, they're always like, but then what if we wide Putin'd him?
Yeah. I was like, what did you say?
That's sort of like what you were saying, except you said it meaner. Like you're saying, yeah, this is too normal.
Yeah, right.
Is the way you put it. But what you're saying is like they don't understand like the subtleties of the great design of.
With like Western designs, it always looks like World of Warcraft, that like Warhammery. It has this specific. It's the Western design sensibilities. Everything needs to look like cool and badass, right? Or when something is horror, it needs to look mean and horrific. But actually a really good monster design, if you want to make something terrifying, it needs to...
Ching Chong tipped $5. I think Japan is soft banning Nigerians. They were melting down about visa renewal rejections on Ken Kenobi's channel.
Right, that's pretty based, I guess. But here's so they always want to make everything look cool. But here's the thing: when you make something genuinely scary, it needs to have this uncanny valley element to it. Okay, so for instance, Western horror, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's like a menacing guy in a cool mask with a chainsaw, and he's coming to kill you, right? But like in Asian monster and horror designs, it has something that you could call that we would call like goofy or silly to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something, and that makes it weird. That makes it strange.
Yeah, it freaks you out a little bit more. Yeah.
It's strange and weird, and just like it's. I constantly want to say unheimlich.
Unsettling.
Yeah, unsettling. That's it. That's what it is. Like it's unsettling and strange. You know. For instance, in Bloodborne, Like these aliens, right? A Westerner would never have designed the aliens like this. Look, they almost look like funny. You know, look at these guys. You see them? They have like a funniness to them, like a pot belly. It looks like a, you know, I don't want to be crass here, but you know what I'm saying. This.
Yeah.
You know what it looks kind of silly. It has a silly element to it, and I hope this design comes up because like an alien with a big bulbous head, he's gonna make it look like. And by the way, unironically, the H.R. Geiger alien is actually a really good example of a great monster design because he basically made it have a giant cock, right? The alien. The xenomorph. That's a great alien.
Can you bring up a picture?
This alien design. This is a great.
Oh
design.
yeah, that thing. Yeah.
This is literally a cock, right? You know that I just said the name H.R. Geiger put like cocks and everything, cocks and pussies and vaginas. That's another thing. You want to put a human element in there somehow to make it relatable in any way, shape, or form. And by the way, this is really important with Bloodborne's design. For instance, this thing right here, speaking of a human element, it doesn't really pop off. Do you guys know Abriatus? Abriatus. So this thing right here, this looks like an eldritch nightmare, like a mess, right? Like a crazy monster.
Yeah.
But what they based this on, and it has to do with the lore too, because she's like, she's kidnapped by the choir of the church. But this design is modeled after a certain, what do you call it when you chop up a human body? What do you call it again? For research? When you're examining a human body? Guys, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Autopsy.
Like, not like, yeah, autopsy, but no, yeah, I know the word is a cadaver, but what does it mean? The act of like, opening it up. No, not cadaver. Dissecting, I guess. Yeah, a dissection or a vivisection of a throat. You know, like the cross section of a throat. So this is meant to be the vocal box. This looks like a vocal box.
All right, cool.
That was
like if you split it up and with a knife.
Yeah, if you would cut that open from a certain angle, this is what the initial conception was like for this thing. So it conceptually ties in with its function and all that stuff. There's actually depth to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you would give a remake of this game to a Westerner, and yeah, you'd prompt that silly, like evil monster with big squiggly wings, all of that would be lost. You know what I'm saying? All the nuance. And there is something silly and sad to this thing. Like it has its head split open, like that video of that guy that took a dive on
that diver guy. Yeah, that's horrible. That.
It looks like this, and he's just like two little sad eyes. Like there's something goofy and silly a little bit to it, you know? Okay, let's keep it going.
Like, or stretched its limbs out like 500 times.
Yeah. It's borderline for me. I could definitely see that in something, but it maybe as a minor enemy rather than a boss. 1 to 10, Soulsborne.
I don't review like IGN, so I'm going to say 7.
Interesting. Okay.
But that's not a bad score.
I'd also give it a 7. I think it's like in the realms of something I could definitely see in the game.
All right, up next, the Demon of Song, Dark Souls 2. A giant grotesque frog demon.
Oh yeah.
With a long tail.
They're really picking the simplest ones because this is literally just a frog, but there is something interesting to this design. It opens its mouth and there's like a human face in the mouth. It's really not difficult to get this one wrong.
A skull-like face and 2 arms protruding from its mouth. Of course, it does, of course. Upon entering the boss area, the player will find the Demon of Song sitting and waiting as if to lure prey in. Face will use its arms, the arms of the face. It's describing additional arms, so I'm assuming it has frog-like arms as well.
That's a really good Dark Souls. How about we do this? On next streams, we're going to make Dark Souls bosses. And we have to come up with like the names, like the Seaman of Dong.
Oh, that is a great idea.
And it's a big monster. It's a boss.
Yeah, create his own thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. But it has to be like a Dark Souls-y, tropey boss. You know what I'm saying? Like the Abomination of Lords. It's that type of fucking shit. The One Reborn. Like it's like that, but it's funny, and you guys need to come up with it, and then I will draw that.
Right. The face will use its arms to pull the upper jaw of the frog body down to protect the face from harm. What?
Ceaseless Discharge is one of the greatest names for a boss ever. You think a ceaseless discharge? That's fucked. That immediately speaks to the imagination. It's a never-ending discharge. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's disgusting. It sounds really messy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I think the best way to get the ball rolling is to try and see what's going on here. Look at this little guy.
See, he constantly needs to make everything giggly.
He looks like a baby though. Maybe I need something a bit more grown up. Okay, so I'm actually just trying to figure this out mechanically because the rest seems pretty straightforward, right? Skull-like, so let's just do a terrible skull with arms. Hello, look at my hands. The face will use its arms, these, to pull the upper jaw. This is the upper jaw. To pull the upper jaw of the frog, protect its face from harm. This is its face. So where does this go? It can't go back because I feel like that makes it vulnerable. So, like, the only thing I can think it would be able to do is shove its own head inside its body.
Grab it,
All right. I mean, that would make sense. That would protect its head. So he's got an underbite. That's how I interpret that.
Sorry.
Fortunately, most grotesque frogs look fairly similar, so a grotesque frog demon, we have a pretty straightforward foundation to work from. And my focus here really is with the face, because that's where most of the details are described. A skull-like face, and with two arms protruding from its mouth, and having figured out that it would have some sort of an underbite, it makes quite a lot of sense that it's a large underbite with enough room for the arms to be coming out and for the arms to be pulling that top half of the head down into itself to protect the top half of its head, which is obviously its weak spot.
Is it closed?
I've also opted to portray this fella on a large pedestal of stairs. I can't imagine this boss character moves a lot. Rather, it seems to be one that you need to hit in a timed way between the strikes that it makes, probably with its tail. I picture this guy as being something like Jabba the Hutt. Not a lot of movement, definitely a lot of solidity in wherever he's perched. It's the line work that really starts to bring this concept to life. And I'm trying to walk that line between alluding to the concepts of the design that are given to me, but also trying to make sense of it functionally. It's all going to be fairly fleshy, and I give it that grotesque vibe by adding bits of detail and pocks and warts to the skin, little hairs here and there, and lots of rolls and undulating ripples in our froggy flesh. My demonic Jabba the Frog is really feeling like the prompt I was given, and to me feels pretty Souls-like, so it's time to see Alicia take this over the finish line.
Okay, what does Alicia do? What does Alicia do?
Yeah, seriously. I feel like she just puts a darker outline on it.
She puts 3 lines on it?
Concept art to polished monstrosity, and then we can see how close I got.
This is exactly is going to showcase his lack of imagination, because the design is way more scary, the Japanese one.
Yeah.
All right, Demon of Song, what do you really look like? Ugh.
Look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow,
that's
so
way better.
Skull-like is like most of it. But how does the mechanic work where it hides its thing from its thing?
This is a really good boss.
Arms out of his mouth. That's pretty gross. Oh, I don't like that guy.
Look at that.
God. Oh, it's like a hood. Oh. That's well, mine ended up quite different.
Look, it's real simple.
Yeah, what
like
a good design.
The concept is really simple. They didn't overcomplicate it, like giving the frog a bunch of extra horns or wings. No, it's just a frog. It's literally just a fucking frog with a giant fucking zombie in it. You know what I'm saying? It's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You let me
Very
know,
clever.
and you know who else will let me know? Dave and Benny.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's really cool, but it's very normal.
No, yeah, again, you see, like the guy, it's just so normal.
I think this is going to be a trend.
Well, I don't know.
gonna be
It
a
actually
trend.
kind of looks like
so
from the same
uninspired
game, but
and
there's like a
normal.
Jabba the Hutt
So uninspired and bland, yeah.
looking demon.
It's like a blend between the two of them. That is crazy.
It's so weird.
I think my initial reaction was tempered by the fact that it looks more distant from the thing it's meant to be, but it looks like very much like it could be in a Souls game.
Yeah.
7.5 to 8 for me.
Weirdly, I am going to sit at a 6
Oh wow.
for a boss creature.
For a boss?
If it was
Okay.
an enemy, I'd
Yeah.
give it like an 8.
That's fair. That's fair. I see these being more like human size, not boss sized.
Before we move on from Frog Thing, the prompt is really specifically worded. It has a skull-like face and 2 arms protruding from its mouth. The
Yeah, exactly.
skull-like face is in its mouth.
See, he just couldn't even comprehend something weird like that because it all needs to be normal.
That makes total sense now that I've actually seen it. I could have got closer if I really stuck to the words. That's good to know because I'm going to have to take that advice.
They're
as I
going to
move on
give
the
him
next
all
one,
the simplest
which
fucking
is
guys.
Gravelord Neat.
Okay, so Gravelord Nito is a guy, and again, it's really simple in its conception, but just with a little. So Gravelord Nito basically represents like Grim Reaper or Death, but he's made up out of skeletons. So it's not one. Oh wait.
Jan McDecorty tipped $5.
Thank you.
Can you believe they made kids' toys from HR Giga's Xenomorph design?
Yeah, isn't
the
that funny?
90s were something else.
Yeah, in the 90s, you could buy fucking RoboCop even. You had RoboCop was like a big child property. Have you seen RoboCop? It's like gruesome. Even Conan the Barbarian, all this stuff. Back then, it was just normal for kids to just absorb and watch this kind of gory adult shit. Now it's just also sanitized and bitch made and pussy. Here, let me show you I'll show you Gravelord Nito. Look, this is what he looks like. He's made up out of skeletons. You see?
Yeah, very cool.
See this guy? That's really original. Even though it's like it's simple in its genius almost. You know what I'm saying? It looks like this miasma of skeletons. Yeah. Okay, so he's definitely. How difficult is that going to be to draw like a million skeletons? God, that's going to suck.
Oh my god. There's a lot going on here. Nito's body is that of an immensely sized human skeleton. Through the ribcage is packed with bits of dead matter and blown open as a result. Okay. The torso leans forward as well, giving him a hunchback appearance. And his true skull is tucked into the dead matter and bones in his tummy, I guess. His left leg is built like those on a dog or other four-legged creature, while his right leg is human-like. Okay. The hell are these people on?
Oh my god, are they on speed or mushrooms or something? I didn't even see that leg. Oh, yeah, there, right?
It must be on crack. Oh
These guys must have been
Other skeletons
weed or
merely
something.
adorn him as
Wacky
armor.
tobacco
His
or
entire
something is what these
torso
guys are
covered
doing.
in rib cages and skulls, arms and legs dangling all around him. All right, so this is a very bony boy. What was once an all-concealing
bony boy.
cloak looking like black fur or feather, apparently conjured at will, is reduced to a tattered hair-like cloak. When dormant, Nito didn't seem to wear it until after generating a glowing fume of lavender white power, likely the
Oh, what did he just say? Clip that.
After generating a glowing fume of lavender.
All right, guys, clip this. Look what Jazza just said.
White power. Like.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god. Jazza, this is almost as bad when the time you were at the Rent Fair yelling, was he yelling in Goy?
Fuck the guy.
This is almost as bad as when he's yelled Goy.
Power. Likely.
Wow. Jazza. Somebody cancel him.
Glowing fume of lavender.
Hey, Jazza, what is your favorite thing in the world ever?
White power. Like.
What? Jazza. Nah.
Jazza.
This is really just offensive to
Clearly,
me.
the miasma of death he is known for. His left hand is natural, his right is equipped with a triple bone forearm.
Again, that little fucking giggling in between, like, it's equipped. This is just too much. It's equipped with a knife. Oh my god. You fucking dickhead. How is that giggle worthy? It's a Dark Souls boss. Of course he's gonna have a knife or something, or a blade. Why are you laughing at this?
Which terminates in a shattered bone blade.
Yeah, he needs to be under 80 hell hit list.
Covered with his miasma. I'm sort of seeing this more.
Actually, covered in his miasma. Listen, covered in miasma makes him giggle. The fact that he has a knife in his hand and he's covered in miasma makes him just laugh. It's so funny.
He is known for. His left hand is natural, his right is equipped with a triple bone forearm.
That was so hilarious. Now listen, he just wait until he hears that there's miasma coming off of it.
Which terminates in a shattered bone blade covered with his miasma. I'm sort of seeing this more.
Yeah, it's way too much, isn't it?
Way too much.
Every other word makes him laugh.
Every other word makes him
into
laugh.
a blade-like limb. Now, honestly, even just shoving all of that stuff onto a rough skeleton
Just
that I
remove
drew
the
gives
head.
me a pretty clear idea as to the vision of this monstrosity.
Again! Do you hear that? This monstrosity. Listen to this.
To the vision of this monstrosity.
Yeah.
Stop it! This whole
This
cadence is...
monstrosity.
Stop giggling at everything. It's not needed.
The vibe I get from this, not knowing the lore at all, is that there's obviously some sort of giant skeleton thing that's being possessed, but actually Gravelord Nito is within this strange amalgamation of flesh and bone and bodies. So make sure that there's a clear skull in the center of this mass within.
Again, look, the way he draws a skull, it's like it looks like Monkey Island
But
skull.
with this
you know,
approach,
like
it
a
also
cartoon,
allows
like a
me
funny
to
guy.
sort of let the head of this giant body that's being possessed just sort of hang forward as if it's just kind of dead with the rest of them. Knowing the specific approach that I have in terms of trying to create this hunchback vibe, but also this off-balance, limpy aesthetic with the dog leg on the left and human leg on the right, really makes sense of this design. And I have to say, now that the details are coming together and all of these strange mishmashes of elements are coming into one design, I'm really digging this guy. It's time to try and capture the lavender white power, the glowing fume of the miasma of death, which I have emanating from the center skull to make it clear that this is where the power is coming from, and of course the blade, which is covered with this miasma.
Miasma. Oh my god.
I am loving this vibe. It is so cool. Like, I just love this design. I don't know.
I wonder what this guy's gonna say. He's going, it looks so simple again.
The actual dude looks
Yeah,
like.
very
But
normal.
I'm just excited to see
Looks so
Michael
normal.
Nito taking that step further with Alicia's help, and we'll see how close we got.
Okay, now this girl's just gonna do like 3 things. She's really not working hard for her paycheck. What she just did, I could do it like in under 10 minutes. I could add.
Yeah.
Look at this. She's just doing minor, dude. She just adds like minor highlights and that's it. She literally only added this purple glow and the rim light. This would take me 5 seconds.
All right,
She's getting paid
Nito,
for this.
what do you really look like? Boom! Whoa! 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 What does it look like in the game? Whoa! Whoa! He's just a big hunk of bones. And I don't know how you could have described it more accurately than that. It's so much. There's just a lot happening in the original design.
Interesting. It's more like sensible. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's a skeleton, right? With like
He's
a lot of
really
skulls in his
shitting on it.
chest. This is just like, what
Sensible.
the hell am I looking
No.
at?
Yeah, but I will say it does look
Bland.
like concept art for like an early stage.
Yeah, his employees are. Yeah, it's just normal, bland. Yeah, it looks pretty normal to me. It couldn't be worse. Oh. He's getting dissed so hard.
Of what he will become. So that definitely, I love this like snaky.
The snake head.
There's a snake head. That's really good. I like this one. I think it's 7.5.
It's hard for me because if I block the legs, I'm like, oh my god, that's almost it. 7.5, 8 even. But with the legs, for me, it knocks a whole point off. It's just not got the floating ethereal.
This guy has some balls to be shitting on his fucking boss like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it really
man.
shows you the
Definitely.
relationship these guys have. They just walk all over this guy. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
He's
'cause they're not even talking about how close it is to the original. They're just going, I just don't like the look of that legs.
Yeah, it looks like shit. It's because Jazza is such a meek pussy, such a meek little wimp. His employees are like, oh my god, this really looks like complete shit. Looks so normal and shit. And uninspired and bland.
Normal shit. And
I bet like Jazz is editing his videos like, oh fuck. No, he's not editing anything. He probably has like he has like 50 editors and stuff. He's like paying 1 million people because he's too afraid to fire anybody because he's so meek.
Yeah, he just keeps hiring.
Nito factor.
Yeah.
And I think Nito's a special boy.
Yeah, guys, if you want a job where you do nothing all day, just apply at Jazza. He's too afraid to say no. He's gonna hire you. If you're in the Australia area, you're looking for an easy gig, just apply at Jazza Inc. He's gonna hire you. He's too scared to say no. You're gonna get a free paycheck and you can just walk all over him. You can piss on that guy's face. You can shit in his coffee mug in the morning, put it on his desk, and he'll say nothing about it, okay? He'll take it. He'll take a sip.
To me, so I'm gonna go 6.
I totally see what you mean. I wonder if like in this battle you like chop his legs off and then he
floats around.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh my god. I have to go crazier. I have to try and match the
I have to try and be original and not bland and normal and gay.
insane aesthetic of Soul's designs. And I'm told by Benny, who's prepared this, that the last...
Drawings are called normal.
Yeah. Everything you create is normal. That would be, look at him, this is just normal. Even like the way he depicts like, whoa, zany insanity on the background, it's just pretty normal actually. You know? Like this background is just so normal too. It's all pretty normal. Here you go, no, look, this is crazy and zany, this background. Nah, it's pretty normal. Oh.
No, I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 6.
Last one is the best one. I am worried about what that means. Ludwig the Accursed.
Oh, this is awesome.
Bloodborne.
He is a big giant horse. He's gonna, okay, here's gonna be my prediction. Look, so Ludwig the Accursed. It's one of the greatest designs. Oh, this is gonna be so great because he's gonna misinterpret. He's gonna draw a literal horse. He's gonna just draw a normal horse. Look, this is Ludwig the Accursed. Look at this.
Wow.
He's not gonna get this right. Look, he stands upright like this too. Can you guys see it? Like this. It basically is just a weird, it's like a man fused with a horse in the most horrific way. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this. It's such a great design too. They have a figure? I kind of want this figure. He has like a mouth too, sticking out of his fucking side of his neck.
Come on with some good ideas.
Wait, I'm just gonna type in monster horse, okay? Monster horse, and we're probably gonna get something very close to what Jazz is gonna design, okay? All right, let's see. Monster horse. This is gonna be like this. This is Jazza. This.
Yeah.
It's covered by your head here. This one. It's gonna be just a horse, okay, with a monster.
I bet if you put into AI the description that they give to Jazza, it come out dead similar to Jazza's interpretation.
It would still be better probably. AI would probably do a better job, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
This is just gonna be what you think of when you hear monster zombie horse. That's
his lower body is thin,
or like a centaur,
flayed, and sports 4 asymmetrical but strong hoofed legs, while his upper torso is a portrait of pure madness. Oh god. Between 2 long arms with large.
Okay, so now he has to depict pure madness, but he's never gone there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing mad about this guy. He's like the epitome of normalcy.
Talons protrudes a disproportionate hunch that shows a circular maw. Hey, maw! Inside lined with irregular teeth and clusters of eyes. Oh god. And his face apparently blind from the right eye is a melted visage of wrinkled skin and crooked teeth, stretched over an elongated head vaguely resembling that of a horse. Oh my god! What sort of crack are they doing from
Oh my
software?
god, they're positively on weed over there. Are they smoking fucking hash? Were these guys smoking hash? Were they high or something when they did all this?
They must be on some good shit over there. Because,
Yeah,
oh my God.
to come up with something like this, you have to be like smoking some kind of a weird weed or something. These guys must be smoking hash.
So weird! Wish me luck. As I go on to work around with an actual sketch, it's clear to me that I really probably should have started off with more of a quadruped starting point, because I'm getting more centaur vibes than a messed up human vibes. This is the normal part. The thing I'm starting to learn with these designs is that when something has an adjective,
Giggling! Wait, let's see what before we... Because after this is done, we're going to sign off for today. We will be back tomorrow. We've been streaming for 3 hours. We'll be back tomorrow, Ashley, around 6 p.m. same time. Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm down, man. Sounds
All right,
good.
and we'll be doing some drawing tomorrow, do some prompt drawing and stuff like that. Really quick, let's check in on the campaign. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, that's the Iconic Comics store. Let's see. Oh my God, we're almost at 7K after the launch. Oh, we're at 8K actually.
Hell yeah,
8,215. Really good. 110 backers. Thank you guys so much for backing the comic. And please do not forget to send a little share thing. Okay, click share after you backed. I will retweet you on X. So please do that. Of course. Well, this is really great. This is like a great launch so far. Again, tomorrow we'll be back 6 p.m. Be here. Fund My Comic also doing pretty good. We funded there 117%. If you want to get the variant cover, please visit Fund My Comic. If one of our mods can post a Fund My Comic one. And if Katie Did is still here, I don't know when she's going to go live. I'm going to take a little bit of a break after this because my voice is going to go. I need to make some tea. I need to get some fucking honey because this would be a disaster. If I keep talking now and screaming and lose my voice, that would be really bad. So today I'm going to get some tea and all that stuff going. But yeah, really good. Let's finish up this Jazza stuff because I bet it's going to be
very
really
much that adjective. So long arms need to be quite long. At every element of this design, I sort of need to push further than my natural instincts let me push, because this has got to be
crazy.
Weird. We're going to get as weird as we possibly can.
This is weird.
It's also just
let's see
really
how weird
bizarre
this gets. Again,
to try and make sense of.
Such a Western thing, like to do these hands like this. Like this is what you'd see on like Gargoyles. You know that show?
Yeah. I don't know the show, but I know.
Here, this is what their feet look like. Here, look. This is where all his sensibilities come from. Look, this is their hands and feet. This show.
Yeah.
Literally like that. Literally. Well, I don't really see a good example of it here, but trust me, they have hands like that. Where is he? Where is he? Here.
We have a disproportionate hunch with a circular maw in it between the arms and talons, with teeth and clusters of eyes. And this isn't his face. There's a face up above this weird maw thing, and beyond the hunch to be a little more like a horse head. So we got a bit more.
Yeah, it's a dick. Look, if you were, because it's right, if you were designing Bloodborne monsters for Bloodborne the animated series, like a Western style animated series, then you need to switch on these design sensibilities, because you need to abstrahize, you need to make it more like a abstract cartoon logo, which I actually like that. I like Butch Killigan is a lot like that, like an animated series, right? But for a video game, which you don't have to frame by frame animate these characters, are like a 3D model, they can be as detailed and fucking chaotic as you want, right? So it's a completely different design approach. So they don't need to be symmetrical. They don't need to be, it can just be complete fucking chaos. The fact that you're even like designing them with like, with lines, you should probably use like broad brushes.
Jan McDecorty tipped $5.
Jingo!
If you ever get around to reading Judge Dredd, start with Dredd versus the Fatties. People who are so fat they need wheels to prop up their guns are eating the city into starvation. At the time we'd never seen people so fat, quite prophetic.
Hey, I've never read it, but in Butch Killigan 2, the Butch Killigan citizens, they walk in little, they literally, they can't move, but you wouldn't be able to tell because they're wearing exoskeleton legs to walk around. They're complaining and eating. It's very similar, very similar. But I've never read Judge Dredd. I'd be into like reading, but it needs to be good art. And here's the thing. I personally prefer black and white, especially when it comes to like noir style, darker subject matter. I prefer the high contrast of black and white comics over coloring. Because a lot of times, for me, it takes away. It makes it, especially with digital coloring and stuff like that, a lot of the times, it takes away from the original intent for me sometimes, a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Do you think that cheapens it a little bit?
Vibe thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No!
This is really weird.
Fucking bad. Oh my god. Oh
You
my
can't.
god.
Please go back to the drawing board. This, you need to read. Don't.
That's effortless. That's fucking shocking.
You can just tell this guy has no creative bone in his body.
But that just tells me I'm on track. Hopefully. Adding detail and line work to my Ludwig didn't make him look any better to me. He looks like I think he's supposed to. He just looks...
Again, if you're designing like eldritch horror monsters, you shouldn't go for symmetry. Like the hole is in the middle, the head is in the middle. Like you'll see in the actual design, the hole is like a little bit off to the side. It's like all crooked, you know what I'm saying?
Everything's a bit wrong.
Yeah, an eldritch horror, by definition, should probably not be symmetrical.
There wasn't really much specified with color, so I kind of have to infer and make decisions based on what's alluded to indirectly. Flesh is weird and creepy and gross in this sort of situation, and the bottom half of the body is described as flayed, which also means I can work it into these lovely, warm, flayed hues. And
oh my god.
You know, speaking of eldritch horror, I know it's a bit mean, but do you remember that video I sent you the other day? That guy.
Wait, which one was that again?
That interview. Did you not look at it? That guy with that fucked up face.
Oh no, I saw the thumbnail. I did not want to see that. Wait, which one was that again?
It don't matter. We don't need to.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
With a fucked up face.
I don't want to.
What was that one with that girl? Because I watched the documentary about that girl with a fucked up face that you showed me.
Yes. I know her name by name. That's Juliana Wetmore.
Yeah, man. That was crazy.
But that's
She's
like
got one of the worst
school.
ever.
That's old school. Like that's what I would prank people with when I was still at school. You know what I'm saying? When I was like in my teens, I would like send people pictures of Juliana Wetmore. You know what I'm saying? I would grab my friend's phone and change his screensaver to Juliana Wetmore face. You know, when a teacher would go out of the class, I would put Juliana Wetmore on the big screen in class behind her. You know what I'm saying? That was my gal. Juliana Wetmore was my gal. Google her, guys. You'll know why that's so funny. She looks like a really funny guy. That's a perfect example. Okay, I understand this is a real person. That's scary because it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Terrifying.
It's terrifying, but it's also funny at the same time. That's what's scary.
Yeah.
Mean and angry and menacing is not scary to me. You know what I'm saying? Because something mean and terrifying, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. You know, if that guy would come running up to me or he's like in my street running, I'd be like scared, like, oh shit, there's danger here. But that's more like a bear or something, like a bear attack or a tiger.
Yeah.
There's a chance, especially because I have a hubris and I'm overconfident. I'm like, I could probably take him maybe if I get him from the right angle, you know?
Yeah, I
Texas
have that feeling as well.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. If he's running at me, I'm like, all right, I can potentially just fucking sucker punch him somehow and defeat him, maybe, you know?
Yeah, or run away fast enough because he's got a chainsaw and he's like a big lumbering man.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty easy to get away
I'll
from
tell
him.
you this. One time when I was a teenager, I was 15 years old, I worked at. I have to pull up Juliana Wetmore just for a second, just to give people the image in their head.
Yeah.
Because I had an encounter with a Juliana Wetmore-esque person. Oh my God, she's playing the flute. No, come on. She's playing the flute. Here, this is her. Real quick, look at her. This is her. Okay. I don't want to make fun of this girl. I'm not into this type. Here, this is when she was born. Okay, stop. Enough.
Oh my God, when to abolish the word.
That's it.
It's crazy.
That's that. So I was, I worked at a theme park as a kid, and I was 15 years old. I've told this story. Remember when I was sitting there at the haunted house, and I had to just push paddles in to activate the carts. So somebody would get into their cart. I'd push one pedal, it'd get pushed past the threshold, and gadunk into the haunted house they went, right? And famously, one time I was sitting there paddling for the first couple of hours, and everybody that came out the other end of the haunted house, they were laughing their balls off. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why is everybody laughing? They should have had a very scary fright. They shouldn't be giggling coming out of this scary, shitty haunted house. So I went to look inside, and it turns out I had forgotten to turn the lights off. Because part of the shift is you go into the haunted house, you turn the lights on, you put on the stereo system, you switch everything on, and then you turn the lights off, obviously, right? Before you go out, you turn the lights off, because it's scarier, right? I forgot that. I forgot to turn the lights on. So everybody just sat there, and they just saw like shitty puppets, like plywood everywhere with sharp TL light. So that's what I did. But then one time, so the line of people is right next to me. And one time I thought I saw a kid. You need to look at my profile. I thought it was leaning like this on the little fencing. That's the fences off the line. Like this. You won't be able to see this. Actually, he was leaning like this. And that's what I thought. But then as the line moved closer to me, I saw this was a Juliana Wetmore-esque kid. And he had like a pelican beak. His mouth was a pelican beak.
Oh, no.
He was like fucked up, scary looking, okay? And I remember when I saw him, I got like such a fright, such a terrified feeling, right? And I was like, I don't want him to step into the car because he would be literally like half a meter right next to me. So I'm like, excuse me, 1 second. I run off. I climb the fence and I go to one of the guys that's sweeping because when you go to the bathroom, you can really grab a sweeper guy and fill in for you real quick. I'm like, guy, you need to go. He's like, dude. I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom right now. I'm gonna shit my pants. You have to go. I mean it. He's like, oh God. So he climbs in there, and I'm just kind of watching from a distance. So he sits there, he gets settled in, and then I see him look at Pelican Boy. He's like, I see the guy go this. He was so scared. So I waited for Pelican Boy to take his whole ride, and then I was like, all right, how was it? I took back my shift. Oh, it was terrifying. I hated that. Oh, it was so scary. And you know what's funny? Years later, like maybe 6-7 years later, on Dutch state television, there was like this show to normalize retards or something like that. And that guy was on there. That kid was on there. And you know how I know it was that kid? He was older now because there was only 2 people on Earth that had that specific affliction. He was one of them. So it had to have been him. Wow. That I saw when I was a kid. Yeah.
Think you could find that clip, or is it just lost to history?
Maybe I could find that. Well, not right now, but because I don't even know what the name.
I'd love to see it.
Maybe we can find that. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll, if I have time. I have so much shit that I'm launching a book. But okay, let's watch this. Let's continue this. We're almost done with the show.
Some gnarly pinks and mauves around the edges where I want it to look raw, such as where it opens up to this bizarre gaping maw. The only thing that can take my creation to the next level is Alicia's magic. Dark, dark magic.
That's dog shit, that chat.
This is so shit. This is so bad. Alicia's magic. Adding a rim lighting to everything. Just a slight rim line brush stroke. That's about it. Wow. Minimal effort. Look, all the eyes are white. Like, what is this?
Very normal looking.
This is
Pretty
my
normal.
Ludwig the Accursed.
Yeah, you should be fucking embarrassed, dude. But he looks a little bit like the actual Ludwig. Wait, where is he? Oh, we don't have him up anymore.
Certainly looks accursed, but does he look
He
like
has a horsey
the Ludwig
face.
from Bloodborne? No idea. But I certainly agree with Benny that he saved the best for last. What does the actual Ludwig look like?
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. I have to see it in context. Ah, that's horrific. Good lord. Ah, wow. Yep.
Yeah, he literally looks like a retarded fowl that got birthed out of like a disgusting, rotting, malformed fetus type of thing. What was the thing we talked about it like the other week? Like one of those fetuses that has like hairs and teeth grown on it. I feel like every time Bloodborne designs a boss, it starts with that. I forgot what the name for it is, but one of those fetuses with like hair on it. Google that if you want to see something fucking disgusting. Or oh no, it's not even it's a fetus. It's not a fetus, it's like a tumor. No, not a harlequin baby. So you know how sometimes people are like, there's like, oh, this is so disgusting to me, dude. It's like a 60-year-old woman and she has like a tummy ache. Oh yeah, was this like a malformed fetus in her stomach, or people that have like their twin brother or sister like dead in them? You know what I'm saying? There were people who were like, oh wait, I have a tummy ache, and they do like a scan. It's like, wait, there's a guy inside of your stomach.
Yeah, like an unborn fetus still attached to you.
Yeah, like an unborn fetus, but it's just like a blob. You know what I'm saying, with like teeth and
chimera.
eyes. No, it's not. A chimera is when you combine two things into one. That's a chimera. Chimera is when guys stitch like a snake and like a cat together or something like that.
Right.
My sister's a tumor. Me sister's a tumor in the holy. Me mum's in the holy. Me sister's a tumor. No, Mom. I guess we're never gonna find out. Teratoma. Should I Google? No, I don't want to Google it. It's too disgusting.
I didn't do enough crack. That was the problem. Ooh.
Wait, did you hear me said? I didn't do enough crack. That was probably the problem.
Literally what we were saying before.
Son of a bitch.
God damn, this is messed up. There is no rhyme or reason to these designs.
Yes, exactly. That's what makes them good.
Designs that are too reasonable.
Look at this.
And symmetrical. You know what?
Look, I said it. It's too symmetrical.
I did try. I wonder what Betty and Dave think of this.
Oh, yeah, that's his motto. But I did try. That's always what he said. Remember when he was crying in his video? But here's the thing. The reason you should support me is because I'm nice. And I always do my best. Okay.
Yeah.
It might not be good. And it might be complete valueless horseshit and nonsense.
But I try.
But at least I'm a good person and I tried. All right then. That makes me really stoked to buy your pencil set.
One.
Oh, God damn. All I saw is like a big ring and two hands. It's gross. I hate it so much.
Is that a congratulations you hate it?
There's like the little man face on the top. There's this horrifying abomination, and then this little guy, hello. This thing is almost there. It just needs to have had a horrible car accident.
I feel there's an anti-Semitic canard here. This guy looks like Ari Shafir.
Yes.
He needs to fall off a motorbike not wearing leathers, tumble down the road a bunch, like, and then get up and then just look at you with a smile.
Okay, in the Souls franchise, I would give it a 5.
Yeah, it really needs the car accident. So I'm going to say a 6. Is that corn wedged in his chest hole? Or is that
corn? Yeah, this guy's really shitting all over Jazz's
teeth.
It's the Great Mighty Pooh from Conquest.
Yeah. Well done playing in a genre you're not familiar with, Jazza.
Yes, I'd be interested to see this explored again.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're interested, make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh my God, you guys are so funny.
I can't say that this was a great...
Do you see what happened? I just literally, without thinking, after he made that joke, I just gave it a dislike just instinctively.
Success in terms
Without
of
thinking.
matching
And my hand
the,
did it automatically.
the designs that were described, but some of them I feel like are still pretty cool designs, even though they're just sort of mine. You let me know in the comments how you think I did. This has certainly been a fun challenge and a romp in
Basic
an art
Souls.
style and direction.
Yeah, maybe if the game was called Normal Souls, maybe then it would be cool. Yeah. Normal Souls. Uninspired Souls, then that would be really fitting, yeah. It did
solid 6 out of 10 performance.
Yeah, Normal Souls, 6 out of 10 is the subtitle. A solid 6 out of 10, pretty normal, bland, you know? Pretty cool. All right, I think that's it. Tomorrow we will be doing another stream at 6 p.m. EST. I don't know if I'll be doing Ethan Van Sciver. He has not gotten back to me. When that happens, it happens. I will also be on Dick Masterson this Sunday, 1 p.m. PST. We'll be doing Josh Moon's show on Friday. I don't know what time yet. I'll be hopping on Katie Did's channel as well. We got Rusty Cage coming up too. A bunch of more appearances. Tune in again tomorrow. Thank you everybody for pre-ordering the book. Let's see where we're at right now. We did really good today. 8,215. Let's refresh. Oh, my throat hurts. I really need to get a break because my voice is gonna go.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear that? My voice is fucked.
Yeah, it's getting a bit rough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting a bit rough. All right, we're at $8,215 Ringuses, 110 backers. It is really, really good. Let's see how the Fund My Comic is doing. We smashed it. We did it. We're doing it. Campaign is going to be live for 1 month, so you still have time. If you're listening to the VOD, you should probably get in on it today because you're going to get the free 24-hour first, what's it called again? Limited edition signed print. Sven on the Monkey Jones show will be funny. Well, tweet at him. I'll appear on anybody's show. All right, we're at 125% here. 625 buckaringuses on Fund My Comic. Again, the Fund My Comic cover is also still available, the variant cover. Go grab yourself a copy of that. That is it. We'll see if you follow my social medias if you want to know where I'm going to be appearing next for all these promo shows, appearances, collabs, all that type of stuff. Thank you, Ashley. We'll be seeing you again tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. That was the epic hacking fricking Butch Killigan launch. Where's that tune that I was playing? Part 2 tomorrow. Where is my video? See you guys later. Peace. And... Thank you guys so much. And again, retweet your pledges. Thank you.